Is our audio not working?
No.
So every week it has switched which device it claims is recording audio, so who knows what's going on?
Okay. Well.
But it is working now.
It is working now?
Okay, now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Positive?
The lines are moving.
Oh, okay, good.
Now to the intro.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode with Rolls with Benefits and all of our crazy problems. And I have a cat now.
The intro again.
So, yeah, we're episode 9. Those are your claws in your neck. So do you have any announcements or anything, guys?
I'll be uploading our first video very soon.
Awesome,
Probably
yeah.
within the next week.
Yeah,
or
so follow our YouTube. Same tag as we have on here and handle. So, with that, let's get into a little bit of recap here. So, last that we left off, we found this group of a motley crew of adventurers of different sorts. We're in the city of Port Fortune or Port Tharva. In the city here, it seemed like a beautiful city upon first look. The buildings were beautiful, staccato roofs were all over the place. You guys walked in, you found out that magic there was strictly controlled for some odd reason. As things progressed, you took on some jobs from the local barracks and garrison area to go save this boy's tongue of speech. It was there that you went out of the city to a forest more semi-tropical. We found, Warren found a druid circle of sorts where another village of druids lived. You guys, upon entering, found Angelina, who was a druid, and she was the one who allegedly took the boy's tongue. After some discussions and talking, you found out that the city runs upon a slave trade. With that slave trade, it's where all the fortune, all of the goodness that the city claims to have. I'm just jealous that I have a cat for a scarf.
It's not even a scarf, it's not like an ascot.
I have her enough, so I don't care.
So, with that, you guys planned with a dwarf by the name of Thorin and Angelina and a couple others to go after and try to save some prisoners that were part of this rebellion of sorts. It was there that you found out Kest, who you were told to call Barnaby in the city, was involved in this with weapons trade, among other lucrative deals in the city. With this, you guys planned a breaking out of over 50 prisoners with the help of magical artifacts and an explosion coming through the floor, led by Ebane and who you do know to be now Alistair. You took out the guards and this terrible headmaster and took his sword. As soon as you took the sword from him, you found a changed man. But that didn't stop one of the party, Warren, from slitting his throat.
Yep.
You made your way to the ships, and it was there that we left this band of ragtag adventurers. So with that, I will turn it over to you guys.
It's still fairly early, isn't it?
Because we did this in the middle of the night,
Yeah,
sort of.
you guys, I don't believe you guys have slept at all, really. Have we slept?
I thought we
Yes,
slept
you
and
guys
then
slept.
woke up and-
So it's about 10 in the morning right now. You guys just watched Warren slit a throat.
Oh.
You saw Urog with a giant sword take it downstairs.
It's evil, what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I would like to talk to Urog about the sword.
I was gonna say, I don't
Would you
know,
be in your? Do we have
since you
like
just sort of fit
quarters? I guess, or are we just
So
out on the
it's
canal?
you're on these large galleon ships right now. They're large, but they aren't large enough for your own rooms.
Yeah.
You guys all have 2 separate rooms right now, and they all have hammocks slung in between all of them, so counter the swing of the ship when you sleep.
Hey, Urag.
I just look at you.
So what's up with the sword?
Is that a sword in your pocket?
Why don't you come on over and find it?
Not kill so quickly.
So,
I'm not part of that.
Rips the ships apart and you all die.
Okay. Are we fighting the Kraken?
Nope, this is
Oh.
dragon turtle.
Ubo? I haven't practiced I haven't done my southern accent, so shut up.
Keep going. Keep distracting him.
I'm waiting for a response to.
I think we broke Kyle.
We did.
I'm so sorry.
That's a new thing.
Every
that just
piece of me
happened.
had to hold me back, be like,
Yeah.
I'm not the one that we decided was in the threesome tonight. Like,
Hey, man.
Okay.
I disagree
We're
with
not.
the dice.
We're not doing
That
that.
is not happening.
We're not doing that.
No. Hey, there is still a 7% chance.
yeah, that it won't happen.
That it won't happen?
The dice
No.
told us.
Okay.
Did we
No.
switch our stream to
All
mature?
right, all right.
I was gonna say,
It definitely is mature.
I apologize.
We're definitely mature on this, so we don't need to
Should
worry
get
about it.
banned.
And
I'm
two
surprised that hasn't
people
happened
in it
already.
are.
Nope.
Yeah, and I
And
already
someone else
said
that's
no.
not from our party.
I disagree.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, we broke you, man. That's a first.
For a moment, yeah, there. Okay.
That's a new thing.
What do you mean about what's up with the sword?
Like, what's so special about it? Why do you like it?
It's I don't know, would Zach, would I have any changes in personality from the sword? Okay. It's I don't know, talk to me. It seemed like the Urbane said it was evil. I think, didn't you look at it as well?
I did not look at it.
Oh, you did.
No, I did not. Can I touch it? Can I try picking it up?
Wait, isn't it a
You're a
sword?
pretty scrawny boy.
Yeah, at the worst, you see me just struggle to not pick up the sword.
Yeah, I thought it was a great sword, so it's just like,
Yeah.
here and
So do you pick up the sword?
I would wait for him to give me permission.
All right. That sounds like it'd be pretty funny.
Okay, I want to try to pick up the
Funny.
sword.
As soon as you grab the sword by the hilt and go to start lifting it,
Wait, before I did wrap it in cloth.
I know.
Okay. So I thought I was wondering if that was.
yeah. So you go to lift it and you feel this odd strength kind of pulse through you a little bit. You just kind of lift it and you go, okay.
Just gonna laugh and then put the sword back down and then walk away.
He just wanted to prove he could.
Yeah, I lifted it.
All right. Did anything interesting happen as you picked that up?
This is just us would make fun of him for his
Nah,
sword.
I just picked up the sword. Didn't
Alright.
seem too hard like you were saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is that it?
No, that's it. Yeah, I was just
Alright.
curious.
Alright, what's everyone else doing here?
Well, I don't know. Is Warren still just kind of like staring out at the ocean, flabbergasted?
Probably, but I also remember I had to jump in and save
Oh,
Alistair from the water.
Right. We ended
So
with
I'm
that, didn't we?
yeah, I'm also, my clothes are completely drenched at this point, so I'm probably just sitting in the sun, just trying to dry it off.
Photosynthesis.
I'm a druid, it can work.
I feel like that should be canon. Warren photosynthesizes.
Ah.
You go to the Underdark.
I'll use moonlight.
I was gonna say I'd probably just be seeing what I could do to help round the ship. She says no.
No.
I will continue my picnic.
Yes, you and I guess we can call him Kest now. We're
Yeah.
eating, huh?
Mhm.
Mostly just me
I want to
drying off.
see if I can talk to the sword. Because it talked to me. So, like, I'll just, like, start by not doing that.
He goes, ah.
So
I'll
you
just
kind
kinda
of
like-
you put your hand, you start reaching out to it, and you're just like,
Think, just like,
Like
what?
swords.
and all of a
pretty
sudden you
much.
hear a voice come out through your ears. He goes, "It's not gonna work."
Do I'll look around, like, is there anyone near me?
And as you start looking around, he goes, "Over here, numbnuts."
All right, I was just making sure.
The sword's an ass.
We at no point have we established how you, a hunk of metal, can talk.
You just you got like it sounds like it's a throat clearing. Obviously, there's no throat there, but I'm here like, how are you doing today?
Well, all right, I suppose. What's your name?
You can call me Sir Gregory.
Sir Gregory.
Oh, fuck!
God.
You gotta be
Wow.
shitting me.
He's gonna be so connected to the sword now.
That's a weird name for a sword. How does a sword get knighthood?
Well, the knight who carried me,
Oh.
he was a knight, and they used the sword to knight him. So I was knighted.
You're. What? Just like kind of, huh? What?
Anyone
Doesn't
who kills
really.
me becomes a knight.
I mean, I'm already basically a knight, I think. Oh well. So, yeah, I'm not really picking up the best vibes from you, Sir Gregory. I mean that's shut up.
He's becoming self-aware.
What are swords made to do, young man?
I mean, kill.
So, does that
Yes.
make every sword inherently evil?
This is a weird day. Now I'm having a philosophical conversation with a sword.
I'd
I
still
mean,
be in the room. Would he just be
I
talking to
guess
himself
not.
from my point of view?
You hear the sword.
Oh!
Oh,
It's out loud right
I'd
now.
be like, oh!
I mean,
I would just be quiet until, yeah.
I guess not. I mean, it's really your swords are a tool, but you seem to have some sort of consciousness. So I mean, that would
No shit.
necessarily kind of have you weigh in on one side, good or evil.
Sherlock. I kill must be killed,
All right.
which means anything my master swings at.
Well, then why did you tell me to start saying like kill the people around me?
I just wanted you to kill the guy in front of you.
Well, I didn't want to kill him at that point.
Obviously, or you would have killed him.
I mean, that's very true, but 'cause I still needed to ask him some things.
And now he's dead.
And now he's dead.
Sadly, he's dead, but I didn't get to kill him.
All right.
And you
Well.
hear like a sniffling sound, like almost crying.
It just from the hilt you see a tear.
The sword is sweating.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll. I would like to roll an insight check, see if I believe any of his.
Go for it.
It's a roll on the sword.
Oh, it was a natural 20 for a second.
Nope.
Over here. I was like,
Not
wow.
quite.
I'm gonna
Well-
read the sword's body language.
I think we're going for the
15.
tone here.
15. With that 15, it's a sword. It's hard to read. The
I'm not-
voice of it sounds pretty steady, but there's like a slight waver in it. Take that as you will.
All right. I'm pretty sure I can't dual wield this and my falchion. Alright, well, so I have.
If anything, if you don't want to use me, there's another human in here.
What's up?
I mean, that all depends on what you offer. I mean, you're a sword, you're a tool.
He is a tool.
Obviously, I can use you to kill people, but same goes for my fists or a hammer. Is there anything else you
Can
can
your
offer?
fist talk, though?
Yes.
I offer you strength.
My name is Simon.
Alright.
You get a +2 to
Simon
strength.
says,
Oh,
screw
Your
you.
wind
Yeah.
roll.
Ooh. Damn it.
At any point in this conversation, you would probably open the door.
I don't know, would you?
If it's not locked, yes.
No,
If it is
it's not.
locked,
I
I would
just-
have knocked.
Alright. I'll just sit there.
At this point, the door just kind of open on it, and you see Bane coming and yawning.
So,
So,
is he holding the sword?
I'm probably like kind of next to it, just thinking.
You see them all just kind of, both of them are just staring at the sword.
Yeah.
Very intently.
Ooh.
What? Anything else? Just strength?
I would turn for a second and be like, sup though, if you said actually sup. Yeah.
Are you guys talking to that sword?
What? Oh yeah, he's
My
he
name
seems pretty
is
cool.
Sir Gregory.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, that's a little rude.
Trust me, you don't want to talk to the sword. Just, can we please get rid of it?
Regardless of whether or not I use this here sword, I think if we figure out where it came from, we have at least a plan of attack on the people we're fighting.
Well, whatever it came from, it's very dangerous and very old and very evil.
Urag,
Therefore,
will you touch my hilt? I need to have a discussion with you.
I mean,
It's like,
shouldn't we at least go out to dinner first? I mean,
I'm now questioning what kind of sword this is. I'm like,
it is Sir Gregory. So I'll.
I'm gonna look at the hand that I grabbed the hilt and be like, wow. I was not. Just wipe it on Urag.
I will.
Alright, as you go and you hear a voice in your head.
Well,
You hear the voice come back into your head.
okay.
What I can give you. The more people that are taken by my blade are your extension of hand. The stronger I will become, and the stronger you will become, to the point that as you swing and slice, the damage will be duplicated in the blood absorbed of the enemies of yours, strengthening both me and you.
why is he making that expression?
Because he's thinking about it. He really wants
You look,
to.
you may you see him just kind of holding it in his hand right now.
I'm gonna draw one of my scythes to be
I'm
like,
gonna go.
if anything, like, because I'd imagine.
Freaking rolling, like
Just
seeing like people like bust out weapons.
I
He's
mean,
like,
like, oh! It's like,
getting spicy.
hold up.
I'd imagine that the sword is like as pretty much as tall as I am, so I was kind of.
All you have to do is agree that we will be bound.
Alright. Listen.
Marriage already, damn.
I know he moves fast.
Yeah.
First date, grabbing his hilt, and then second. That was some good timing. And moments later, we're already bound.
Yep.
For life.
Unless he's talking about a different kind of bound.
I doubt it.
It could be both. I don't know.
Aspirated coke.
You do want to kill your father, yes.
Ooh, that's the one.
I'd
word.
Just be like squeezing harder. Just
At this point, I'll help you accomplish your task. You will accomplish mine.
Whatever he's saying, don't trust him or it or whatever the frick it is.
Be like, whoa, you should maybe put your scythe away though.
Not if he's holding that.
I'll just slowly, just like, all right.
At this point, he's like, before we go, I'll help you achieve your goal. Michael, you must take me to a famous hunter of sorts, a doctor. Part of a family legacy from what I hear. He is the one who can get my soul out of this that has been trapped for years. I just wish to be gone from this soulless life body, this cold steel.
Very well.
What are you? No. No, no,
And
no.
this one out loud, you hear the voice go, "And we are bound." You watch. You watch as the hilt almost changes, and all of a sudden spiders out with legs, and they stab into your hand, and into your arm, and you feel blood being drawn out, and you see it turn red as the red kind of goes into the hilt and up the blade. You watch the blade is now completely red. And as that happens, it kind of retracts from your hands. And you have it in your hand. And you watch it take the exact form of the falchion you normally use.
I was hoping it would stay a slab of iron, not gonna.
And at this point in your head, you hear, "I can change to whatever weapon you desire once."
Once?
Alright. Well, seems
I'll think about that.
seems that happened. I'm just gonna walk out of the room. I shall leave.
I mean,
and go to the top.
Well,
of
you're
the
gonna leave before I make another dirty joke?
Yes.
We're
Stumbling along. You
I know.
Rowan, come out of a train.
In the span of like 5 minutes, we already reached penetration.
Rowan, come out of a train.
Jesus Christ, what is this freaking session?
We're off to a very weird start.
Yep.
Are you? Would I actually?
I'm stumbling down the hall.
Oh, I'd be like, all right, sure.
He's like, oh my gosh, you're
I haven't even actually talked to you. Yeah, let's go.
Do I still have my normal falchion?
You're my
Okay.
best
Did
friend
anything
on this ship.
really change
On this ship.
On
in
this
me
ship,
personally?
you're the best. I want you to know that. Put my head in the door.
I feel like
Smells like inappropriate. Who wants a drink?
I can't tell if I'm singing a Bane or Grace right now.
The spell's looking real good right now.
I'll just like kind of put the sword in my belt. Not really anywhere. Because I don't have a sheath for it.
I'm telling Ophelia, and I
I'm telling Mom!
Don't tell me
I think
gotta
I'd
go
be in
back
so
to
much trouble. To Mom! Behind all of a sudden, be like, oh shit!
It won't let me play with the sword.
Oh no!
Oh no! What's happening?
Yeah.
Evane, you storm out of that room. You make your way back on deck where you find Ophelia just kind of standing there with Warren.
Ophelia? You're friggin' whatever his name is, but bonded with the demon sword, and now we're all gonna die. Alright.
What demon sword?
Rewind. Warren, are you feeling better?
I think.
Okay, cool.
Seeing as how my business is done with the sword, I'll probably head up.
Your business.
I'm guessing you two going back to drink rum.
That's where I'm shambling on.
Yeah.
With
God damn, we have a
Tess?
drunk wizard
Why not?
again.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so
He's a man of revelry.
are you trying to tell me that Urog bonded something with the
Yes.
sword?
He got inserted into.
Yeah, it literally just like grabbed his arm and was like, and then it like took his blood, and then he was like, okay, cool, deal, and then it changed into a sword, and then he was just like, chill.
Groovy.
Is it a vampire?
Okay. No, I probably think it's a demon, but I'm not sure. Okay. So what I'm saying is, we murder him. Now hear me out.
I'm going to have to argue against that.
Just instant. All right.
We have to kill him before he kills us.
What? How do we know for sure that's what's gonna do? Maybe the sword. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it was amplified by where it was. Maybe that it was evil because of where it was and who was wielding it. I don't know.
Well, the moment he picked up the sword, he started making inappropriate jokes.
That's just Urog.
Well, then I just say we kill him regardless.
Why?
Diego, what are you up to?
I
Probably trying to get some tail.
See? See what I mean?
I am eating salmon bites with Kest.
Oh, God.
I remember.
Salmon bites.
You have Alistair and Roland come up to you, and they have bottles of rum in their hand.
How
Why
many
is all the
bottles
rum
do I have?
gone?
Do I have just one bottle?
You have 2 bottles. Alistair, you have a partially drunken one and another one in your hand.
I
waiting for
will.
the
I will
character.
hand you. I will go to hand you a bottle of rum. Be like, come on.
I will take the bottle.
There you go.
And I
Yes.
roll on and just think about how they're all idiots. And
You're somewhere else. So
I'm on deck with Warren.
We're not
The one who just murdered a
Yeah,
guy
we're
is a
not
smart
on
Yes,
one.
you are. So I just roll my eyes and go, look back and just, we'll keep an eye on him. And I guess if he looks like he's getting murdery, then we'll do something.
Just getting slightly murdery.
Would you also like some rum?
Don't particularly drink much.
It makes things better.
He's not wrong.
Ophelia.
Copyright.
That's why I changed it. I changed the tune. We're fine.
Non-copyright. There.
That's why. Okay. No, I don't know. Let's just see what happens.
I'm sure
Give
at
it like
this
a
point
day.
I have made it on deck.
If he murders any of us, I blame you.
I'll probably just be like kind of
And
feeling
just
my arm,
Look
just
at
like
you and just like maybe like you.
Ha! What did you?
Cheers to the happy couple.
Oh, thank you.
We're all good.
Thanks,
Wait,
Alistair.
so wait.
The bottles.
Warren just
You
starts
also got
clapping,
married
but
down
he has no
there.
idea why he's
I
clapping.
told you something weird's happening.
Wait, how'd you? When did you get married?
Warren's just clapping. He doesn't know what's going on. He heard happy and he's just now clapping.
Oren, sweetie, we don't clap for that.
And clap.
Not to.
Oh,
But Urag is happy. Do you not want to clap when Urag is happy?
I don't know what to do.
And I'm gonna start clapping again.
oh. Roland. All I could think was Randall. I was like,
now
no,
he's
it's not
developing a
Randall.
stutter. He's gonna turn into a zombie. I'm telling you.
Randall,
I'm downhill from here.
Sword
you
wielding
got any
zombie.
more of that there?
We can go get some more. I'm
All
sure.
right,
Let's
that
go.
sounds good. I
Well-
got.
Would you have your noble ring thing on? Signet ring, that word.
Probably. I don't see why not.
I'm gonna wander up to him and be like, "That is such a nice ring he gave you."
What? I mean, since we're going along with the joke, it was very thoughtful.
Where's his?
It sounds like
I
he
mean-
didn't give him a ring, but he gave him a fair amount of blood.
Here? I look at point to all the stab wounds. I'm
They're,
like,
Blood has
they're
iron
little
in it.
rings.
Little rings.
It's like a ringworm.
Wow.
I gave me ringworm. Oh man, I already got a disease too.
Oh my god.
You maybe also have tetanus. Maybe that. Maybe. Who knows? And maybe a soon-to-be infection. Just maybe.
Well, some call
Just-
them
I don't-
diseases,
I-
some call them infections.
I don't know what to
didn't
do,
mean like
and
that,
even
I
though
didn't.
I'm not a big fan of Kest, I'm gonna go sit by him because I'm just like, I don't even know anymore.
My darling, drink some rum. All your problems will be gone.
I don't drink Kest.
He's not asking you to drink Kest, he's asking you to drink rum.
Exactly.
You might as well look at the pretty bottle.
Look at it. It's so pretty, isn't it?
It's a bottle. It is a bottle. But
This bottle is very dusty. It's definitely old rum.
it's a bottle.
I will make you a deal. If you drink with them, I promise I won't even drink for the entire day. Not until tomorrow.
He's saying this with a bottle of rum in his hand.
No, you will take my bottle of rum. And I
That's
will
probably a
drink the
record
rest
for him, you know, no drinking for a whole day.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would I do that?
of it. It's up to you. You can just say no then.
It's equivalent.
Oh, she's a
exchange.
coward.
She is a coward, isn't she? Right, Diego?
Right.
Ward, she's a coward, right?
What?
Say yes,
Why?
because you're my friend.
But what am I saying yes to?
Because we're friends.
But why?
Friends say yes.
That sounds like a bad
that-
idea.
Yeah, that I don't know if that's the good rule of thumb there. Anyhow, fine, I'm a coward.
Deal?
Deal. I'll see you make it a day without a drink.
Alright. How much of the bottle would be left? Because I would probably start drinking immediately when I grabbed it.
It's about halfway full.
Okay.
Just
Eat the
Uh-huh.
cookie note.
There you
You
go.
said you're not gonna drink.
What?
don't
What?
give him ideas.
What'd you say?
Never mind.
No, what'd you say?
Don't give him
Nothing,
ideas.
Nothing.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
what'd you say? Let's go.
with that, is there anything else you guys are doing, or just kind of sitting around lounging?
Cause he
I'll
just
walk
sitting
in.
around.
I've probably drank a little bit and then head somewhere to wherever they're preparing food, probably. Cause
I'm messing
why
with
would I?
druidcraft and making small little branches appear on the ship.
like on the deck? Or?
Yeah, just like on the railing, just like just little just branches. It's like.
I like the way you said that. I am Groot.
I drink.
So, with that, you guys just kind of, day goes by. You guys got a nice tailwind behind you. You guys are making considerably good time. You passed a couple islands upon the travels here. As you're getting close, you notice this very large island that is. You seem to be getting closer to it, but not as close as you with the wind you have. But it's a large island there on the horizon.
Is this Kest land we're headed towards?
No, my good friend.
Oh.
Kestland is farther northwest. Northwest, yes. So, we are heading to my nautical operations base.
No.
Barnacle.
There are barnacles there, yes.
Oh.
So I definitely would have been like a little tipsy already. Yeah.
I would join them. I'd steal a bottle from
So-
Alistair and start drinking.
Not a Bane. Ophelia was held as fairly high standards. I didn't ever drink much. Do I need to roll something?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's what I figured.
I want to see how this goes, so I just sneakily give her guidance.
Okay.
Get
Like-
a one. Get a one.
You can add
Is
it
con, am I doing a con save? Okay.
A one.
Just cause. 17.
Ah.
17. You feel a little buzzed. It feels really nice. You're kind of, I feel like you're floating a little bit. It calmed your nerves a lot.
Everyone stop the ship from spinning.
Why is the ship rocking?
Oh, come on. She drinks the
Nah, you'd
occasional
be
wine
fine.
or
It'd be like
brandy.
steady as a board. Just
Oh, I'm gonna sit in my corner by
they,
the wine.
they counteract
I
each
know.
other.
Ophelia
You become
had
your own
the
counterbalance.
occasional wine or brandy, but.
And you guys kind of sit there on the arms, just kind of there, and you're just drinking your wine together on the deck.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say Alistair, and I don't know why. It's what is it again?
Alistair.
Alistair.
Is it Okay, Alistair. Alistair, they're drinking wine without you. Didn't they say they were gonna do that with you?
Is he drunk?
He's
Oh,
drunk.
he is
Probably.
wasted.
Hey, Alistair, you want some wine?
There you go.
Yes.
I'll pour him a big glass of it too.
Oh!
Ah.
Warren at this moment is just checking out the new markings that he has.
You see Alistair's face down on the deck.
I'm gonna go help him up and be like, come on.
Throwing a good
So,
sense of dying.
This is like
I'm
when
gonna
I
still
have
keep on
to
dragging
wake
him to the wine lobby. Come on, you can make it.
This is like when I have to wake you up in the mornings.
My dad don't
Fuck.
How much did he drink?
Eventually, you
He
drag
drank
him.
to the
Point
the
of falling
repressed
over.
memories.
So you drag into them now. You see Alistair there. He's just kind of
The booze flooded the dam.
like he was dragging him. And you see this. He drops him just
Oh.
face flat on the ground.
Wait, what?
You drag him there and you set him down, but he just kind of instead of like going down softly, he just kind of to the ground.
That's gonna leave a splinter.
Yeah.
So at this point, would everybody just start seeing small little branches?
I was gonna
all
say,
over the-
There's
Were there
branches
any
all
branches
over the
there?
ship right now.
I want to make them big. They're probably like this long. Just like.
So there's just like twigs.
Yeah, they're just little twigs.
Just
kind of
enough to
poking out.
stab you when you fall over from being
He's
drunk.
Every
making.
time you put your hands on, it's 1d4 poking
Ow,
damage.
ow, ow.
They're like
I did
the
druid craft, not spike growth.
battlements or whatever, where they have the sharpened sticks for tiny little mice, probably.
Oh my gosh. Setting up little traps.
One would do that.
Let's see.
Well,
Well,
I don't know.
ask say I don't really have any plans
yeah.
other than we all just kind of lounge around and take a break. We
I
had
said
a
I was
couple of
I was
days.
making small twigs appear on the ship with druid craft and just looking at the new markings I have.
Unless Zach wants to describe how I helped make dinner earlier. Yeah.
So yeah.
I would probably try to strike a deal with Birok.
Yes.
Right? And be like, listen, I know you're really touchy about the whole sword thing. I get it. Newlyweds. But listen, if I could just, study it, maybe. Just, you can be in the room. I'm not going to do anything
You can
fancy.
Are you trying?
Listen.
Already made it to cuckold.
I
knew this was going to turn into a threesome.
No! I just want to identify it. I just want to
Yeah, Uragan
see
is
how
two
evil
swords.
it actually is.
I know.
Wow.
Not the one we were expecting.
And the
tables
other
have
one
turned.
is not happening.
It wasn't the ship we needed, but it's the ship we destroyed.
All right.
Okay, cool. And I will, when he's there, I will, wait, hold on. Where is it? Where's my spell?
Well.
Oh, right, I don't think it's gonna work on the sword, but I was going to sit down and, in the room, I was going to cast Zone of Truth to see if I can get the sword to tell me anything.
Okay. So you cast the Zone of Truth.
Yes.
What's the saving throw?
What's the
Spell
safe
DC
word?
of 12.
Is it what, charisma?
Okay.
I'm gonna think it's charisma.
Wisdom?
I thought it might be wisdom.
It's a wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember. I've like seen this used like once.
Zone of Truth, blah.
What is
Cards
your
against
favorite
deception.
color?
It's a charisma saving throw. Well,
She's a charisma saving.
Charisma.
charisma.
Cool.
This might not work then.
The sword seems
Cast
fairly
it.
charisma.
I cast it.
Yep.
Also
Alright.
that too.
She knows if he succeeds or fails, by the way.
He succeeds.
Alright, I'll try it anyway. So I'll kind of like sit there and be like, okay, so do you have to touch the sword to talk to it, or does
Wait,
it just
hold
like?
on. Wouldn't Urog technically be in the zone of truth as well?
Oh, he would.
Frick! It would.
Oh.
I would too, technically, but since I cast it, I mean,
It doesn't affect you.
yes.
17.
17. It's also 60 feet, so I cast on the entire
Because
without letting
everyone's
anyone
like,
know.
"Oh."
So I want everyone to make wisdom
Charisma saving.
Charisma saving throws.
17.
Does that a 3?
6.
17.
11.
Is this wait, is this a charm effect or?
No, it's
no,
charisma.
it's
Okay.
charisma.
4.
Let's see.
Wow.
Oh, okay, that's not too terrible.
I can't wait for you to talk to Katarina.
How long does this last for?
For 10 minutes.
Yeah, I got 17.
Yeah, duration 10 minutes.
So who failed?
16 plus 1.
Yo! Nice! Time out.
What did you get, Ophelia?
17.
Alright, well,
Wait.
and she knows who
Don't
succeeds
don't
and
you
fails.
get a
She
bonus
does, yeah.
Yeah.
to charisma when you're drunk or something?
You do!
Oh! That's
You
yeah.
get advantage on
You get
charisma
advantage
checks
on
when you're
all-
drunk.
Yeah.
Are we all still drunk?
Do I count as drunk?
Oh,
No,
You
got
weren't allowed to drink.
I probably wouldn't.
You made a
either,
deal
but-
with me.
So I guess you'd be the only one with advantage.
You can also choose
Yeah.
just to fail it if you want.
Oh, I'll roll and see what happens. Oh, that's a success. It'd be more fun to fail though.
If you want
Are me and Ophelia the only two who actually truly succeeded?
Alright, so,
No, I didn't.
we'll
Okay.
start with group Ebane, Urag, and Sec Gregory.
And sword.
So me thinking this spell has failed, just kind of like lets it dissipate, and then I realize it pings on multiple people without the
Ding, ding,
ship,
ding,
and I'm
Do
like,
you?
oh no.
You realize at least 80% of the ship is now going to be completely honest.
Now I'm wishing I was in any other room but this one.
See, does this really change anything for Warren?
Not for Wolverine.
Maybe he's been lying about what he thinks is pretty neat. I don't know.
He's not said that.
Amelia, I'm sorry.
He's not
You're
gonna
not
say
really
it's an
neat.
aspen tree
You're
I don't know what an aspen
You're
is.
savage.
anymore.
Hell.
Alright. So, do you need to be touching the sword for it to talk to you, or is it just kind of there?
It can talk by itself, I think. I don't know if you have to initiate contact and to be like kind
that
of
we can only tell the
in the
truth
first place. I
or
don't know.
this
Have you
like-
touched it yet?
You have no idea.
You're-
I touched it earlier.
Oh, then
Hello, Mr. Sword thing. What was his
Also-
name?
Sir Gregory.
Sir Gregory.
Hello, dear
Uh-huh.
madam.
What's you? Okay, listen.
I'm listening.
Who are you and what do you want?
My name is Sir Gregory, and I want what Urag wants.
That is. Urag, what do you want?
I want what you want.
We want what we want.
No, after you. No, after you. No, after you. No, after you.
No, I insist.
Like those two gophers from the Looney Tunes.
So I assume that whoever touches you, or maybe whoever's within your vicinity, you can sort of read minds. Is that what I was getting from our last conversation?
That's a secret I wish to keep between me and my vassal.
Yeah. Quick question. How well do you keep secrets?
I'm very good at secret keeping. I know a lot of secrets.
Like this one time, I heard this secret.
Example, I know a very good secret about the guy you just killed.
Oh, do tell. I'll
I
trade you a
can't tell
secret
you.
for a secret.
A secret for a secret. Ooh, I like secret. How do I know you're being honest?
Secret.
Because I cast Stone of Truth, and if I lie, it goes down, and I want to see what's happening upstairs. That's
Oh,
a lie.
okay. He just
I
kinda-
mean, you were wondering if he could read your mind, so maybe we could test that. You could
That's true.
you could
would
come
know
in
if I was
contact and
lying.
grab the sword.
You just no response.
Okay, listen. I will tell you a secret, and you will know that I'm not lying because I will let you see into my mind a little bit. But I want you to tell me exactly what you know about that guy we killed.
Oh,
Warren killed.
about him?
I never do that.
He had 4 husbands in 4 different households,
That sounds like a lot of work.
and he juggled them all, and they didn't know about each other.
That's disturbing and impressive.
That's what I thought too.
Did you
I'm having
make
fun.
him want to kill people, or was he like that before?
No, he's just a bastard.
So he was.
Good stuff.
Making it?
That's what we like to see.
You know, if he holds my blade, any emotions he feels are his core traits, I guess you could say, are exponentially heightened.
That made me prove
So
poorly
Ophelia
for
was
me.
right. Gosh, freaking heck.
I was right about something for once.
Nice.
Freaking uses of reindeers. I still can't believe.
All right, listen, sword thing.
He has a
my
name.
Secret.
Oh, right, your secret. A secret. I think someone on this boat is very cute.
Ooh.
Well, that ain't
I like
much of a
this
secret.
tea.
That's my secret, and you can keep it.
If you ever want to have girl talk, I would love
I kind of love it.
With the sword.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, okay, that's very tempting, but I don't think Urok wants to hear about it.
You know what?
Oh, trust me.
He doesn't need to be around. You just touch a finger on, and I can do telepathically. We can talk all day.
I'm gonna touch the sword.
You kind of goes like this, and you get this image in your mind of a golden, beautiful sword And goes in your head. You're that's mine. Though I really like.
That's his crush.
Sword's got the
Which
hots to
sword
someone.
is it? Anyone's here, or is it just like some random sword?
I have a sword.
Make a history check.
Okay, I was
A
gonna say we put
history
it
check?
kind of like mine.
History check. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Take the
History is
dual
plus
wielder
2,
thing.
so dirty 20.
30, 20. Come here.
Yes! Oh my gosh! I'm so cool.
Still not sponsored, so we can't really say much. It's like, and this is da da da, and yeah, we can't do that yet.
Oh wait, you can use 2 fingers.
The sword has a crush on another sword.
He doesn't get on much.
No.
Yeah.
Not really.
Hey, at least we know that guy was actually bad now.
Yeah. I kind of assumed he was faking.
Yeah, no offense, you can't just say, oh yeah, this is fun torturing these people, and then say, oh yeah, I'm sorry for torturing these people.
Any question you wanted to ask that one guy, you could probably ask the sword.
Yeah. Now that I know the sword is sentient, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Because the
And
only
not
things I
another
wanted to know were
robot.
like what the sword was and more information on the necklace.
Alright.
Okay, that is a very good sword.
He get kind of out loud and goes, so, we'll have to talk sometime.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so interested in that. One more question before I leave, since we're all like buddy now and friends. I think we could come to an agreement. You know, like I won't try to throw you off the ship if you don't try to get your rug to kill us all. I think that's a pretty good trade, right?
I won't even kill you. Because I kind of, I take on some of the traits of the people that wield me, and vice versa.
Oh, so it's like whoever you're kind of like sucking the blood out of, you kind of become sort of like them.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
I'm so concerned.
Empathetic vampire.
I'll only kill you if you give me a reason to.
He's a very kind heart. There's a lot of darkness in it.
So does this mean that now the sword wants to cook?
He does want to become a kitchen knife.
Okay, well, I am still very disturbed by this whole thing, but did I have one more question? Oh, the amulet. Do you know what it is?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm
Persuading
not
is
good at
sentient
persuading. Oh, yes, I am.
Make sure you share that proper body language of being as stiff as possible.
8.
I got it.
That's not my secret.
Oh. Well, you could tell Urog, and it could be his secret.
I am bound not to tell.
You're bound to someone else now.
I am bound to my honor.
I'm gonna let you two handle that. I'm tapping out. Thanks, sword.
With that, what's going on above deck?
Yes.
I'm just still sitting next to
What kind of
Kat.
day is it?
We're talking dinner. You just had dinner. Sun is going down. It's gorgeous outside. Like you can see all these clouds in the air with this beautiful, vibrant red sunset with yellows and oranges, and you see this sun just coming down slowly. Very, very beautiful. Slight sea breeze on your faces. Gentle rocking of the boat.
With this, are we like compelled to tell the like spit out the truth to anybody passing by?
Anything that's said to you, you have to get the right answer to.
Okay, so only if they like ask a
for it.
question. So responses.
Responses, or you can be even compelled to want to say the truth, even though you would normally like say something else in a conversation, a partial lie. You're
Okay.
compelled to be like, oh, this is what I actually.
So it's looking to be darker. Like what time is it? Do you think?
Sorry, I'm thinking where it is on the globe. It's probably about 8 p.m. or so.
Okay. It getting later. Roland probably get a little like angsty.
So So
He hasn't had booze
I
for
was
like
gonna
20
say,
minutes.
after having been
Fidgety.
Yeah, I'm a little anxious right now. Just a little.
why are you anxious and why do you enjoy drinking so
Ah.
much? This feels I don't know. I don't like it.
I hate going to sleep without alcohol. I do not like it.
Why?
There's things I prefer to just not experience.
Always afraid of the dark. It's okay. I used to be afraid of the dark too.
The dark used to be scary. Yeah, to me too.
I'm
It was-
not gonna pry, but I'm gonna give you a look that says if you ever want to talk. And then I'm just gonna drop it.
At this point, you see Sabrea kind of stumble over with her glass of wine. She goes, I heard you were scared of the dark.
I used to be, yes. This is the man you want to talk to.
You know how to get over that fear.
How would I get over it?
She
You
stumbles
tell
up to
him. You tell him how to conquer his.
I will. And she kind of comes up to you. You
That
think
is
this would work?
no better way to conquer your
Perfect.
fear than to conquer it.
So, this is going to be very heartfelt. Come with us over here.
Okay.
So you guys kind of go over to the edge where the sunset is. She goes, the sun is on this side. No, other side of the boat. And
Quickly walk with a purpose.
and
Lift your legs,
you
chap.
see both Zachary and Alistair, they're walking with a purpose, and their purpose is like,
I'm gonna just be like touching my face, being like, okay, all right, and then just walk behind them.
as you get over, she kind of just like goes under your arm a little bit, just very homely, and
I'll do the same.
and then just kind of go like this, and she goes, so there's darkness on this side,
They
yes.
use him into the water.
How do we get into it? We do this. I need you to make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
knew. I literally was like, the second I went like this, I was like, ah.
As soon as these two were like, hey, we have something
Wait,
to
with
do with this.
disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Natural one.
I knew it!
That is a.
Describe it.
It's not even like it's not even a clean toss. It's like we shimmy you up and over the side, and like your leg like hits the railing and like hits the little spike twigs on your way down. We kind of like cartwheel down into the
Just
water.
throw him like a, huck him over like a sack of potato.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
As you hit the water and you go under, it's dark.
Ophelia just kind of goes, what the shite? And
I
goes.
need you to make a perception check.
As I hear the splash, I'm gonna wander over and be like,
that's pretty good.
did he skip?
Conquer your fears!
I'm gonna jump
You can
over.
do it!
Dirty 20.
Alright, so you hit underwater, and for a moment you just kind of let yourself float and sink. Very, very peaceful and quiet. You kind of partially open your eyes, looking down at the abyss below, and you see a flash of moonlight that seems to travel as a wave through the water, and then it dissipates away, and a sense of change kind of encompasses you.
Neat.
I'm gonna just with the shite and jump over the edge.
Oh!
Oh no! You're ruining it!
You just see it as that she just goes, there goes all of our hard work.
What hard?
All of it wasted. She just jumped over like a monkey.
How are you supposed to overcome it with help from people?
I just sit down.
She follows suit. Just
I'm not there to argue. Okay.
Crisscross applesauce.
I'm gonna go to the top and see where, like, would she have hit the water by the time I hit the top already?
About as you reach the top, you feel a splash right next to you.
I'm just gonna look around.
So you hit the top. Looks like something else fell in or jumped in.
Don't you have dark? Doesn't he have dark vision because he's an elf?
Yeah.
It's ocean water, so you can't really see
Yeah,
down.
I didn't know that.
Okay. I was just like, if it's still enough light, then you should be able to see somewhat okay.
I'm
Alright.
sure salt
How
hurts your eyes
fast
pretty
is
bad.
the ship going away?
Exactly.
At this point, it's shells have been pulled down a little bit because it's getting to the evening,
Mhm.
and so they're not. It's not really like wayfinding by night right now.
Okay.
Just because there's so many islands in the rain area.
If I'm gonna look around and don't see anything, I'm gonna go underwater and see if I can see anything.
You see Ophelia?
Swimming back towards the top. I probably sank a fair bit.
I'm gonna think to myself and
Are
maybe
you
just
still
like
wearing
really
your
quickly.
Ophelia? I need you to make a strength
Oh, come
check.
on. I wear, like, scale mail.
It's still scale now.
30-20. Oh, no. 21.
Perfect, yeah. Just fine.
I'm gonna go to the top, get a big breath of air, and then go back under.
Do I see him going under?
And then I'm gonna pretend like I'm just gonna.
Yes.
So Ophelia, you're kind of swimming into make a perception check.
14.
14. You see something floating just a little bit farther to your right, about 5 feet up. 5 feet
Alright.
over.
I'll go towards it since I know he got thrown in the water.
As you get there, you see non-moving Roland just floating there.
Alright. I'm
Underwater.
just gonna, like, arms under his arms and go up to the surface.
Make a strength check.
Math is hard. 16.
Yeah, you breach the surface.
I'm just gonna.
Double
Leave me.
digit.
Leave me. It's okay.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, don't be an idiot, and I'm gonna do Radiant Soul.
Ooh.
And so, I guess if you're in front of me, you wouldn't really notice, but you might notice that suddenly it grows very light outside, and anyone who's watching from on deck, Ophelia grows angelic, like celestial angelic wings.
Oh.
And
Well,
so
that's new.
Yeah.
I have a flying speed for a minute, so I'm just gonna fly us back up.
Fire back up. Alistair, you're sitting there also and you see a floating angel come up carrying Roland with these beautiful wings.
Is that you, God?
Doth thine look upon
You
us.
killed him, Alistair.
So when she
You killed him.
He's a
No, it's an angel of retribution. It looks like Ophelia. It makes sense.
No, but so when she does Radiant Soul, like she gets those wings and her eyes glow and her skin, it becomes more of like a glowing opalescent.
At this point, you see Zabria. She kind of goes, "Are you over your fear yet?"
Are we still in the air?
Well, however long it takes us to get to the ship and land.
So we're in the air. I'm guessing. I'm gonna be
10
like.
feet up, drops him.
I'm gonna be like. I would just like a drink if I could bend the rules for a second, just a small one from this fear.
Does he actually seem afraid?
At this point, it's just like, "Alright, we won't tell the girl. The angel will need to keep secrets."
If you see someone that looks just like you on the deck, don't tell her.
Don't do it, okay?
Does he actually seem scared?
I'm just gonna be very surprised. I'd be like looking down. Yeah.
It's okay. You did great. You did so great, Roland. Come and have a drink.
I'll just put a
Baby
on his
steps.
feet fairly gently.
I want a drink with us, please.
I'll send
I would
his
still
feet
like
fairly gently.
land and I'd be like. Throw it.
And then I'll land and can I choose to end it? I don't think I can.
No, you can't. I will leave on that one.
Oh no, I can end it as a bonus action. Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna choose to end it and just look over and just. What the shite were you thinking? You just threw him overboard for no good reason.
Ophelia.
No shite.
No, it's a look-alike. Look, she's got all the wings.
The angel just chose this form to
Zabria
appease our weak
stumbles
mind.
over to Ophelia and kind of starts patting her back.
Who?
Zabria, the captain.
Is this one who threw me overboard or a different one?
Oh yes.
And I'm just like,
Oh,
I
no,
mean-
sorry, that's a different one.
Okay.
I was gonna say, why wouldn't she assume it's the same one? She already threw another person overboard.
And I'm just, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find the button on your back that changes you to what you actually look like.
There's no button.
Maybe it's a switch.
I'm just gonna take Roland and walk over somewhere else. So like that was so great. Just baby steps. Baby
Is
steps.
the switch in the
That's the
front?
way to do it.
Is this?
What?
Is it a flip switch in the front?
Gonna be soaking wet and be like, next time, why don't you try it also? Because you said you were afraid of the dark too.
that had something like
I am so terrified of the dark. I used to be.
Why don't you do a baby step right now?
Oh wow.
Come on, and I'm gonna then just also put my arm around him and walk him to the edge and be like, come on, I just did it.
Oh God. Stop it.
Yeah,
you
I'm just
two.
like, oh no, I'm so afraid of the water, the
I wanna push him
dark
over.
ocean.
I want to try and push him over.
Competing strength?
Make a strength check. Are you fighting it?
Not really.
Oh wow.
I got a 4 anyway.
I got a 19.
I got a 4.
You.
Wait, okay, I wanna. What clothing do you have? I guess.
I've got like pants and boots and actually my shoes are off.
Oh, yeah.
Pants and
shirt.
shirt, like tunics, just like bandanas and like belts and straps all over the place.
I would like to
He's
grab
wasted,
him with,
so
like,
somehow he's
some
just
part right there,
naked.
and then
All
just
this
like just let him like dangle a little bit over.
It's like, oh no!
Are you ready?
I can handle it.
And then
Do
I,
it.
I'm like, oh.
Splash of water.
Okay, at this point,
Yeah, but
Warren
I've
definitely
already had a
walks over. It's like,
conversation
what's
with him
going on?
about, so I already know a little bit.
Just bubbles. And
What's going on?
nothing comes up.
Oh, it's nothing. Rolling
Do
just
I hear
cursed
this
Alistair
gonna wait.
downstairs?
Do I have to jump in
Oh,
and get him
right, you can be
again?
upstairs.
You don't have to
Upstairs
jump
at
in
this
and
point.
get him again.
Okay.
Go upstairs
Yep.
just to watch him get yeeted off the side of the boat.
I didn't yeet him. I just released. I just.
You watch. Him just let go and
Yeah.
watch her fall in.
This is a weird type of baptism.
Who did
Why?
Who did you just draw?
Alistair.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm gonna
Oh,
just
try-
lean over the edge and wait for him
So is
to
she
come
still
up.
looking for the button?
She is.
I'm just
What's
gonna
her
say
name?
Abby.
You don't come up.
Zabriel? Or
Like after
Zabriel.
how many seconds?
Zabriel? Are you
Zabriel.
okay?
We're probably pushing a minute.
I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna
And I watch him jump in and I just go, what are you doing?
Now do I have to jump in and get him?
I feel like
No, Warren, stay.
I can only do that once.
Yes.
That
Yes.
freaking moron.
You need to get them. They are scared of the dark.
Warren, don't go in there. It's the ocean.
So
It'll
if it's
kill you.
dark enough, would
I'm just
my
like-
markings be just kind of faintly glowing?
I can only do that the once, you moron! And yeah, into the water.
Diego, I know you are a cat, but the way you
No.
jump in and
I'm gonna look for Alistair under the water.
I'm gonna run away to the. I'm gonna like book it to the far end of the ship.
he climbs up the mast.
Well, who's gonna save them?
at this point, Zabria is like stumbling after you, trying to get you.
Well, don't look at me. I can't swim.
I see
This time I'm tying a rope to the edge because I used my one use of my freaking wings.
The water,
Yeah.
it's abyssal deep. Like
It's,
there's
it's
nothing.
We're in the middle of the ocean!
Oh man. Alistair doesn't mind the water, but I sure do. Oh, I don't like that image.
oh,
Yeah.
It's not me.
you skirt
I'm just
deep
gonna
water.
tie a
I
rope
hate the ocean.
to like something on the edge, throw it over, and just and jump in again.
But it's
Oh!
only really when I'm in the water.
Yeah, I'm just floating.
Alright.
I'm just like drifting in the water.
I'm gonna go get him.
I feel like by this time I've made my way up to see
You have.
So-
him jumping, him falling,
And just,
probably, her jumping.
and
You're
so-
watching Diego get chased around by the captain.
I'm
And
casting
she's
light
like,
on
you
like
have to go in the water and save them.
I'm casting light on like
Oh.
just like a band of leather on my wrist.
Okay.
It's kind of like a way to try to find them.
I'm gonna go find Cast and drink a little bit.
The one time I don't drink, everybody's like, you know what?
Let's go gear ourselves off the edge of a boat.
Would I
Alright.
be able to pull him up or
Boat
get
heat.
to him?
Do I find
A beat?
either of them?
Yes.
Make a perception
Or
check.
yet.
With disadvantage
Yo.
with your eyesight.
I have dark vision.
Do Asmores have dark vision?
Yeah.
Oh, why am I thinking otherwise? Okay, yeah, you're just make a great.
Almost everyone here has dark vision.
He doesn't, technically speaking.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I think I do. I'm a genasi.
No, only Fire Genasi have dark vision.
Oh,
I
I'm
believe
a
that's
rock.
true, actually.
I'm a rock.
Yep.
Do you have dark vision?
I got a rock.
Anyway, I
Wait,
got
Would it
21.
ever be dark around a fire genasi? That's the real question.
They're not on fire. Though.
Yeah, you see them both. You see Roland swimming, trying to find Alistar.
So I didn't find him?
Make a perception disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're human, your eyes suck.
No,
I'm
he's
not
an elf.
He's an elf.
Oh, I
you were
can't see
human.
that.
Oh,
I'm a
my
high elf.
goodness. This is gonna be rough.
Elf.
I have
Elf.
dark vision.
I just make a regular one.
Batsy.
These are the
Azamar.
only two that don't have.
It's
oh yeah.
perception.
So
It's
I guess
21.
yeah, I'm an Asmar.
Yeah, you see him. He's
Just to
just
figure that out.
Yeah, I want to go
Half
get
of you
him.
weren't even
Go-
here to
go
see the
pull
weeds,
him
I
up.
guess.
Do
One
half
probably
orcs
doesn't.
have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yes. Literally, these two are the only ones that don't have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I don't.
You do?
Yeah, I picked up a trait
Ah, okay.
that allows me to see.
I thought you said I picked up a tree. I was
I
like,
thought that's what you said too.
how
I
does
was
that
like,
solve the
So,
problem?
the one who
It's
like,
a
let
light
himself
tree.
be tossed into the abyss has no dark vision. Great. Okay.
So,
That's the point.
All right. Anyway.
He's
Okay,
drunk. He's
um,
not in the right mindset.
checks. You see him, and you guys kind of look down into the abyss, and you see a light that seems farther down into the abyss underneath you.
Being a sailor, would I recognize what this may or may not implicate? If anything.
Death. Roll a new character.
I need to have a whisper with you.
Ooh.
And with that, we're gonna stop for a break, and we'll hop back in a second because I also
So I.
Break time.
have some whispers to do right now.
Whispers.
Oh, Spurs!
Can I?
Nice.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are back after our break. I literally have no idea how long it was. Sorry if it was too long. So
I'll figure it out.
last that we left off, we have this group of people here with three in the ocean looking into the endless abyss below. It was there that a couple of you saw a bright white light down in this abyss. And with that, what are you guys doing?
How far down is the.
With you're looking into abyss, looking down below.
Is it gazing back?
It's very
Did you
difficult
blink?
to actually gauge the distance, just because you have no reference of distance down.
Does it appear to be growing larger?
I just drew my arm. Not at the moment, no. Seems to be steadily being the same size.
I want to get him and go to the top of the water. The plan right now.
Yeah,
doing the
Roman
same.
gets to you, grabs you, and starts swimming up. Do you let him, or do you help him at all, or?
I'll help.
Okay, yeah, you guys make it to the top. Hopefully you watch them all swimming up.
Okay, I'll swim up then. And I'm just gonna be like, you're an idiot. He can swim just fine. And then I'm gonna just point you to the rope and just say, start climbing.
Oh, mom's mad at you.
Use his middle name.
I did not.
We don't even know.
I
His
didn't
last
know.
name.
I got scared. He was underwater for a minute. Okay. I didn't know he could breathe underwater. To be completely honest. And then I'm gonna start going to the rope. I'm not even gonna wait for a response.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
have him go and just look over at Alistair and just, do you know what the weird light down there is? Because this time it's not me.
Nope. I
Alright
heard
then.
stories, but nope.
At this point, you guys are coming up on the ship, and you can see it underneath the water.
Ooh.
Can I see it
Let's
from
hurry,
on the
let's hurry,
deck?
let's hurry.
You can, yes.
What did you do?
I didn't
he
do
peed
anything.
in the pool.
I'm gonna
gonna
push
say, what's-
Alistair onto the rope. Be like, hurry up, go up the rope, go up the rope.
Climb like that
Well,
guy.
I
Yeah,
can
go
send
up.
you up the rope. I'm sending you two up and then going up.
I can't
after.
carry him.
I sent you
can
first.
climb.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, me first?
Yes, you first.
Why
so I
is it
can.
me first?
War-
So if you
staring at the
fall, I
line, the
can
water's
catch you.
Oh, I'm not. Okay, okay, fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because I'm a little more armored than you. If something's coming after us, so I'm sending you up first.
Okay.
So I can see it from up top deck.
So,
I'm gonna start like helping them out of the water. Like I'll throw another rope down for Ophelia so they can climb multiple at the same time.
Yeah, you guys get up just fine.
And then I'll put my rope away. And so does the light appear to be growing closer or brighter?
Nope, it's just there.
so I got a question for you guys.
Oh,
Are
take
you
that.
scared of the dark or are you scared of the light?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh no.
Zebra is still trying to catch him.
17.
And at this point, Zabria comes up and just hugs you. And she goes, nice kitty. And she starts petting your head.
Warm kitty.
Little
Little
ball
ball.
fur.
She doesn't do anything. She just kind of like hugs you and just starts petting your head. And then she puts her head against your back and like kind of near your neck goes, soft kitty pillow.
I'm just gonna look at Diego and be like, oh,
baby.
Alright,
Fair
so
It's
can
that
we
easy if you
agree-
want hit tips.
Can we agree to stop throwing people overboard now? Alright.
yeah,
According to
yeah.
right?
It wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Okay.
Always worried.
Why did you throw him overboard in the first
I
place?
did-
Just and I'm like
At
looking
this point,
at Alistair and
Zabria
Zabria.
looks at you. Do you want to take this on me? No, I'm the captain. You take it. I am going to go the path. And you see her stumble to her cabin.
Goodbye.
Wait, before she leaves, can I ask her, like, hey, do you know what this light is?
It's a torch. And she kind of points at the torch that's sitting
And
there.
I'd be like, no, walk to the side. There's a light in the water.
No, you are gonna throw me in.
I will not throw you in. I promise.
No,
I
no,
promise.
No.
Can I try persuasion to get it over there?
Go for it.
That's not the right dice.
Disadvantage. She's drunk.
Oh, well.
Continue. You got a whole.
No. And she stumbles to her cabin.
Can I ask her one last question? I mean,
She's walking away.
hypothetically, what would a light in the water be?
Aliens.
She's just walking, stumbling, not answering you.
Jellyfish.
Well,
Does anybody have toast?
Alistair,
No,
do you
no.
know what's in
Jelly.
the water?
We already know how this goes. There's a song about it, and you'll die.
There is?
Actually,
Yeah.
fun fact, there's a
I need
place
this.
in Orem, a sushi place. I didn't try it, but they actually have jellyfish there on the menu.
Interesting.
I wanna
Talking
go
about
try
the
it.
Julian
Do they
Smith
have toast
video.
as well?
I hope they do, because I
The old
would love to try
jellyfish. Take some jelly, take some fish.
So,
I have only heard that, oh, bad things.
Well, what is it?
Very well put.
Just a tail. It's tall tail, looking, and it's in the water, and it's kind of close, and I'm not a fan.
Can I smack him?
I was gonna say, could you expand all that?
I'm
a
gonna
little bit?
smack him. I'm trying to wake him up.
hit cold
he
water.
is still very drunk.
I smack him really hard. What is it?
No!
What's the tail?
Friend, bad things happen when the lights follow below you.
That's the entire tale?
That's the whole kit and caboodle.
I hate
What do
that.
I have
Oh.
to do with this?
That's the whole kit and caboodle.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie.
Are you
Okay,
sure it's
alright.
both the kit and caboodle? Is it just the kit or the caboodle? Is it bull?
What are those?
I hate literally every single one.
It's, I mean,
Some of you are going back in the water.
then again, like,
What have I done? I've done nothing.
it's like this,
You're
that, and the other.
only
Do
one
you
I
need
can
all
stand
three?
Repeatedly save people's freaking stupid butts.
It's not my
Yeah.
fault we're drunk.
One's not even drunk. He's just confused.
He's just a child. So we're basically on the same mental playing field.
Probably as close as you're probably gonna get to one's mental state of mind.
I know, we don't think things are
Well,
neat enough.
sometimes. Sometimes.
Well, So essentially, the light's a bad thing, probably.
So turn it off.
Well, the captain's
Gone.
a little preoccupied.
Are you going to explain to me why you threw my friend in the ocean for no good reason?
Well, just have me.
He needs to be super deep in thought right now.
I just want to stare.
No,
at
I'm just trying to pretend to be innocent.
Oh.
Seriously, I watched you do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Francis.
Hey, Ophelia. Do you know that if you nearly kill someone and then bring them back to life if they're not drunk after that?
I doubt it. Tempted to try, but I doubt it.
One just uses produce
Oh
flame.
man, I'm
Oh, wait.
off with Cass.
We're not
so I probably
killing.
can't.
We're not
I'm
killing
part of
anyone.
this. Be like, hey, I got a new sword. We could always try that.
Get me off this ship.
Random question. Would Mage Hand, would that like block oxygen if I were to like try and put out a flame?
He's trying to extinguish my life.
No, like
He just
if
pitched
someone
off
has a
Mage
little bit of
Hand.
fire coming up out of their hand, if I were to use Mage Hand and just like grab it,
Well, I'm
would
producing
it
the
suffocate
flame.
the
He's
flame?
producing, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
'cause it's
No.
magical.
I'm not gonna just.
The only
wondering
acceptable use of
thoughts.
Mage Hand is to cast Minimize on yourself and then carry yourself.
I've seen that.
That's hilarious.
No, that's what Unseen Servant is for, and have them carry you.
They can do many things.
Anywho.
Want to keep on staring at the light and
Okay.
see what it does.
Back to the
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna stay probably by the edge.
It's
and keep
it's
an eye
just a
on the
giant
light.
anglerfish, then he jumps in and gets eaten.
Drags, just staying.
So I legit have nothing. I have lesser restoration, but I have no clue, and I'm not about to waste it on you.
Fine.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna say, how long do you think it takes? You've met him before. How long does it usually take him to sober up?
Man, I wish I knew. He's never sober.
Ugh. I'm going
Is
to
that
just,
true?
I'm going to essentially just like palm your face with my hand and do 5 points of
Oh god,
Lesser restoration.
She's using Star's
lay on
attack.
hands.
Fixes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
Well, no, I'm
Well,
doing.
yeah, lesser restoration would work because it's alcohol is considered a poison.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's why I was
saying.
doing 5 points of lay on hands because it cures a disease or neutralizes a poison affecting the creature. So.
You are no longer drunk. Ophelia, on the other hand,
Hangover again.
Wouldn't you be drunk?
you were drunk.
Oh, I'm drunk. I thought I just got the pain. I didn't think I'd get the drunkenness. I thought that's why I took the hangover.
Took the hangover because he was
Because
at the
I was
hangover.
hungover.
She doesn't get drunk. This should be weird.
So are you actually always drunk?
Hold on. My eyes are completely clear now. let me appreciate this for a moment. That
okay.
was weird.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
The booze is gone, actually.
I don't know. I'm immune to disease.
Oh, hello, Bane.
I'm just like.
What do you want?
I recall you had questions about the spooky lights following us.
Oh my gosh, yes. Are you like cognitive?
He's no longer drunk.
And I'm very much sitting
Yes.
down up against the edge of the ship.
Verifying that I'm cognitive, yeah.
Ooh, your face is kind of red.
That would be awesome.
Sorry.
That came
That
out.
would be from the.
That came out.
That's from the,
Sorry.
Why does my jaw hurt so bad?
They threw you overboard.
You got smacked.
Smacked.
I'm just gonna point and not saying you just like.
Wow, that's so rude. I'll like take it and be like, Wow, you've got like rock hard fists.
I will literally yeet him across the deck if he touches me.
Yeah, of course I do.
I yeet you across the deck.
At least it's not overboard again.
Make a straight throw to see how far he goes.
She throws him
Anything
overboard
over
again.
an 18, he's off.
Oh no, that's a natural 1.
He goes 2 inches.
Somehow
So
she
you go
throws
to
herself.
eat him, and you grab on, and you go to lift him. He doesn't move at all. In fact, you feel yourself kind of lift, and you go and try even jumping, and he's just kind of looking at you.
What do you do?
You know what I want to do now?
You're trying to throw me on you.
You know what? Never mind.
I'm gonna take.
What do you know about the light?
Not much. We don't really know what it is. We don't try to ask too
No,
many questions. When we
really?
ask questions,
So-
the captain gets really nervous and tries to.
I know it's a bit out there.
Well, the
But
captain
it's-
is drunk.
So let's
Oh,
spread that
right.
around.
The other captain.
Or should I find
Guess.
someone else?
Kess?
Yeah.
Kess is afraid of the light in the water.
He likes to joke about it, but yeah, he's got kind of a general aura of like unease.
So you've seen the light in the water before, and it hasn't eaten you guys?
Oh, it's been following him for months.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Oh, the spooky lights down there have been following him for months.
Like that one that we're seeing right now.
Yeah, why do you think I want to get off this ship?
I'm just gonna turn around.
Who do you think?
And I'm
Because
gonna
I
go
was
to Kess.
there when
Thing,
she
whoever
said
he
she
is.
had a
I'm gonna
crush on
find
someone.
Kess.
Who should I say?
I'm
I
not
wanna
going to
follow-
captain's cabin.
He's probably not.
I want to follow behind her. She's going to guess.
No, I mean obviously it's him.
Kess?
So who would be the funniest?
Oh.
Here's a question.
I mean, there's
Since
Cass,
Ophelia very rarely
Torag.
drinks heavily,
Actually, wait. Yeah, time out. I would.
is she
Me,
cognitive
oh.
enough to follow?
Just
Also, I'm guessing we
plant
can all tell
subtle
she's
hints
drunk
that it's
now.
like
she is
Yeah.
wasted.
got
I'm gonna
got
stay
a
by
nice
Ophelia.
thick
and be like,
beard, a scar,
How-
couple scars on his
how are you feeling?
Why do you do this to
Yes.
yourself? I feel nauseous.
Either that or Randall.
You just find it's like
Both
you try
would
to
be
take a
pretty
step,
good.
Ophelia. You just kind of almost fall down yourself.
You're like, whoa.
The world is spinning right now, and
There
this
we go.
flying ship does not help.
I just,
Warren is
I'm
still
just like,
very
I want to
confused.
know what Kist has to say, and I'm gonna get on
Of
like my
the
hands
three.
and knees and just start crawling after
Alright.
them.
I
Roll
can't believe we
D6,
just
Caleb.
traded Ophelia.
D6.
for
1 and 2 is
Alistair.
me.
I'm just like,
2 or 3, 4 is him, and 5 and 6 is him.
Why? Why did you do this to me? You abandoned me.
you wanted him to be
It's Randall.
sober, so I gave you him sober.
Not at the cost of you!
I didn't think it would cost me.
What's the
The
cost?
whole thing I usually do is I take on
Everything.
others' pain.
What did
I
it
didn't know I
cost?
would.
Everything.
I take on
That was
other
fun to
people's-
watch.
Door opens. Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you all fighting out here?
There's a light under the water.
I'm crawling.
You look at him. He's like dressed in like a nightgown. You see his normally pristine mustache is like wrapped in these things. It looks to have some oil or
He's got
something with
curlers.
You see he's got this nice cap on. He goes, so you are drunk. Why have you not drunk with me before?
Long story question. If I use that ability again on myself, does it cure it?
I don't.
I feel like it knows.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to try.
Since
'cause-
it transferred to you, where would it transfer?
well, I didn't think it would transfer to me. Ophelia's
It
thing is
transfers
taken
to
on
her.
a
Roll
whole
a d8 and pick a person.
So as you do it on yourself, you guys all feel just a little bit tipsy for a moment,
Yes.
and then it goes away.
Ah.
That's very opposite of how her gifts typically work. But
Alright, well,
and I'm just like, oh,
Cass, what is the light under the water?
The light. You see him just kind of begin to stroke his mustache and feel the thing there stops. It's a light in the water.
Yeah, what is it? Alistair says it's been following you for a while.
It has been, yes.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Well, tell me.
Why?
Because I'm asking.
You are on a need-to-know basis. I pay you to need to know.
I'm
yeah,
going
and
to
I need
stand
to
up.
know what's going to try to kill you.
It won't kill me. It hasn't.
Yeah.
Even tried to.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stand up now that I'm not a drunk and just. All right, well, are we not on a need-to-know basis about the fact that we may possibly all be killed? Because just because it hasn't tried to kill you yet doesn't mean it won't.
He sits there and thinks for a moment. No, you are no need to know. It's
We
not
could-
something you need to know.
Cass, we could potentially take care of this problem for you, and if it does try to attack while we're not
You just
here,
see this grin go over his face and laugh. He's like, he said, one moment. He walks back, and he comes out, and there's like a toothpick in his hand. This is you. I am the light. And he just snaps it.
And I thought, all right, wait. See, don't you think that's kind of important to share with the rest of us? If we would go,
Well, obviously, if it was a necessary risk at this point, but you know, it's
I hate toothpick.
done nothing. We're fine.
you know, we've been in this water like 4 times today. Yeah.
I've heard the splashes. I
Yeah.
wondered what this was.
Yeah.
I'm mad, but at the same time, I was right, and we didn't give the light a magic sword.
I'm very
God. Oh my
between
God.
being
Wow.
like,
I was right.
Wow.
but
Oh my
you're
God.
an idiot.
Wow.
You can't.
Now I want to throw the sword overboard. Here you
are
go,
chaos
light.
embodied. Listen. Okay, well, should we sail faster, or should we just ignore the fact that there's something that could kill us all underneath us?
I try to imagine the light as a pretty flower. You look at it, it's pretty. It's always there. Look for the good things in life, eBay. It makes you happy. Don't worry about the things that haven't happened yet or could happen. It's
Alright.
a flower.
Yeah, okay.
And he kind of reaches behind his door and pulls out a flower.
Wow.
He goes, it's a flower. And he kind of reaches over and puts it in Alistair's hair.
And then I subtly look at my sword. Where's my flower?
I will
You
cast,
never get me anything nice.
Oh,
I,
that's why you're
I
on this
cast
ship.
minor illusion and create a flower.
Oh!
Take it out of my hair.
Listen, I was just reading the room. I didn't know why you were here. Now I do. Anyway.
That's fair though.
Warren is
Fair
still
enough.
He kind
confused.
of leans over to you now, Alistair, and goes, use the flower for good. You know what I mean.
Hey. I don't want any part of this. Alright? Y'all do your thing somewhere else.
Oh, yes. You know what the flowers are for?
Yep.
I'm gonna go see what's in the water again. Good night, Cast, sir.
Good night, Kest and Alistair. Then walk
At
away.
this point, he kind of grabs you at the shoulder, turns you back around. Give the flower to a girl, is what I meant.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, and Uruk. He kind of reaches and grabs another flower. You can give this to whoever you want.
Here you go, sword.
Warren. He gets another flower. There's a flower for you.
It's an aspen.
That looks very neat.
Each druid craft is planted in the floor.
Well, you're partially right about the druid crafting thing, but I'm just gonna make other flowers start sprouting from
At
it.
this point, there's like, oh, and for you, Yeah. He kind of goes back and comes out with a bag of green leaves.
Oh, I know what that is.
And he hands it to you.
He brings you a scratching post.
so once other people start to walk away, I'm just gonna kind of turn towards Kest and shove him in his room, and I'm gonna go in and close the door. I'm gonna look at him and just say,
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Oh,
and I'm
you
just
are.
gonna look. I don't want everyone else to know that I know you, but you know me and you know my family.
Yes, I do.
What is happening? Look, you know how my father's gonna feel if anything happens to me. I want to be prepared if I need to protect us.
I thought you were close with your father.
Not close with him. He just sees me as a tool to his achievement. But, so he'll see it as a loss of potential power if I'm gone. But I want to know
Yeah, too bad.
why
Didn't get to
you
put my
wouldn't
strength
tell us
over
about
20.
these.
Are you a tool?
It's over 9,000.
Why do you think I left?
Are you a tool? It's a simple question.
Not his.
But you are other people's. Is that what you think
No.
to yourself?
I don't know. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to find my own way. I don't
Okay.
see myself as a tool, but I
Then
see
you're not a tool, but you think of yourself as one.
That's
Right now,
not-
you want to know this because you want to know how best to defend this. Trust me. Trust me when I say things are going to be okay. Think of yourself as a person and not as a means to an end.
Well, no. Look, I don't think of myself as that way. I've been told that a very long time, so I'm trying to get out of that mentality, alright? I mean, I don't want us to be caught off guard.
Just trust me, you'll find out more tomorrow.
Whether or not I'm going to tell these people I like them, and I don't want to see them get hurt.
Okay, I understand. Now, we'll find out more tomorrow and shoo.
Fine.
Thank you. Do you want a cookie?
No,
It's really good at ginger snaps.
no, I don't trust any cookies you have.
They're not special cookies, they're just ginger snaps.
I'm good.
At this point, you see him go to a tray. This gorgeous looking cookie. It's nice and thin. He pops in his mouth. You're lost.
I'm just gonna leave and close the door and walk off.
With that, what's everyone else doing right now? For the rest of the night? It's probably around 9 p.m. at this point.
Would she be above deck by now? Or like,
I was not in there very long.
okay, she'd be like, hey, Ophelia, now that I have no alcohol in my system, how about we just forget what I said earlier?
Or maybe we don't forget what you said earlier, and maybe we could talk about it.
How quietly are you saying this?
I'm saying it fairly quietly because I notice he seems.
I would probably be waiting for her to like literally hit the top deck.
Okay,
So I'd be
you-
right there in that area.
okay.
You know. And then I'd be like, nah. No, we don't have to talk about it. It'll probably be fine. And then
No, and I'm just gonna look. You got all upset with me about holding on to the past, but it looks like you're holding on to it just as hard and running from it.
one second, I need to look at something.
Cast suggestion.
That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm casting suggestion, be like, please don't worry about it.
What kind of a save is it?
It is.
Probably.
Suggestion. Where? Oh, wisdom saving throw.
What's your spell save?
It is a whole 14.
Ooh, I had a 16.
You feel the spell as he says that.
Excuse me. Did you just try to use magic on me?
I did not, no.
Uh-huh, sure. Look, you don't have to tell me. But I just... Obviously something bothers you, and I'm guessing this is why you get drunk. Every night.
No.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
Can I do an inside check?
Go for it. You make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh! I got a 19! I got a 19! I walked over, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, what's it gonna be?
I got a 19! What the heck? Well, yes, I'm lying.
You can just say that, yes, I am lying.
Well,
Just look. I guess fine, don't talk about it. But I'm trying to help.
I know,
right?
and I appreciate it. It's just you cannot help. I promise.
How do you know that? You haven't told me what the problem is.
I promise you do not need to concern yourself about it.
I'm just gonna sigh. I'll hand him what tiny bit is probably left in the rum bottle and just say, I know what it's like to be haunted in your rooms. And I'm gonna walk away.
Alright. I'm gonna walk to the edge of the boat. I'm gonna sit there and contemplate.
Anyone else doing anything before bed?
I am
Okay, I'll let you
I'm-
go first. Mine's really simple.
gonna go up to him and just be like, hey, I heard a Bane has a crush on someone. I think it might be you.
I almost laughed too. Goddamn.
And I'll be like, you can even ask Sir Gregory. He was in the room. They shared a secret for a secret. She described him a little bit.
I'm gonna
Sounded
look at
a
the
lot
rum
like
and
you.
just drop it overboard and then keep on talking to you and be like,
Ooh.
I think you're wrong.
At this point, you hear Sir Gregory. No, she does have a crush on Monet.
Yeah. So like it was someone new. I mean, the way she described it, it wasn't me. I forgot personally, Kyle.
Well, you're also taken.
I know. See,
Yeah.
like so even so. So I'll just give you this. The
No,
flower.
I think I am.
You-
Okay.
hey.
I'm not, I am not in the dating game as of right now.
Even so.
I nudge your
Trust
elbow
me.
from the other side. So
I'm
it's like, come on.
Surprise.
Just look where you come from.
You hear Sir Gregory goes, just do it.
Yeah, even I know I don't have a southern accent, so shut up. even it just for preparation for the future.
But
Just take
Very
just
true.
take the
Very
flower.
true.
why
What do
don't you
think
give
of
her your rose?
This conversation is not about me. It's clearly about
But you have joined the conversation.
No, you're the center of the conversation. That's why
How-
he's on one side,
How
I'm
long
on the
have you
other
done
side.
this?
I have
You
an
dropped
idea.
the rum.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the roses and the person that Bane has a crush on.
No. He came up to you. He said,
Oh, wait,
you
no,
were
he's
like,
here.
ooh, I'm not getting drunk tonight. I need to remember this.
At this point,
That's
you,
what was going on.
you see Diego's here as well.
All
It's
the
just
guys.
Like, yeah, it's like, what is
I was
happening
gonna say,
right
I
now?
was just gonna watch the light. Do I see all the guys?
And that you see Warren make his way up over.
I'm still on the deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna like.
We're not being loud. We're just,
I'm
Yeah,
over
we're
on the
just-
other side. Yeah, well, we were looking at
Yeah.
the light. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be like.
we're just kind of like having a chat.
Yeah.
What do you think they're getting up to? They're probably gonna jump off again. I'm not gonna save them this time. I'm sorry, it's just not happening.
At this point, Sir Gregory goes, we have an idea. It's a very good one. You all get flowers, and you bring them to Ebane, and we see who it is.
See, but I didn't even receive flowers. He has
Hey.
a flower.
At this point,
He
are you
has
up
a
here now,
flower.
Warren?
Oh
He
no, I'm
has
not
a
even here.
flower.
I'm doing my own thing right now.
Okay, I was like,
Just
they
like-
have their flowers.
I'm pretty sure that your druid could get more flowers.
I
Or I'm gonna create like an entire bouquet in my hands and pretend like I'm handing it to him.
Me, you see this. Oh my god, just
Wait.
so his table like rolling.
Yeah. Like, stand back, like, nodding in approval, like, yeah, okay, yeah.
And we're just like,
What on earth is happening?
I don't know. Wait, so first he marries a sword, and now the cat and the wizard.
Plus, they probably saw me like trying to give him the flower too.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I'm so
Apparently all the guys are attracted to Roland. What the hell? And I'm just like, well, what an interesting night. I'm gonna go back to looking over the side because I'm like, this is bizarre.
No, I'm just gonna pat Roland on the back. Put the sword. Put the sword. Put the sword.
And that's when it starts.
Here, hold this.
Hold this.
Yeah.
Put the rose just like kind of in his shirt or whatever, somewhere I can put it. Like probably if he has a. Do you have a bag? Like a.
I'm like in the cloak though, so it's like really like a.
Okay, so like I'll find like a spot like here or somewhere and just kind of.
I'd be like, I
Just-
want to back away, not like push you in,
Just-
but I want to like
I'll
evade
just
that.
pat him on the back just in case.
Can I evade the rose though? From him putting it anywhere on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opposing dexterity checks.
Just tell me the number and then.
6.
Oh, I might have a chance, maybe.
Depends on what your dex is.
I got a 6 too.
Defender wins.
Defender
as well.
wins.
Yeah.
Can I like take the flower like from around the other side?
I mean,
and
plus
try to help.
we have multiple
Yeah,
people.
may-
trying.
Oh, you're assisting?
I'm being
Yeah.
assisted.
I'm assisting. Yeah.
I just kind of like.
12.
Wait, what did I roll again?
No, you don't.
He had advantage.
Because we're trying to fuck you over. So.
I'm just like, what kind of pheromones does
So
this
yes, he
have?
he sits and he sticks it right behind your
Oh.
ear. Just
And I'll
right
just
there.
pat him on the back, just in case.
So,
I'd be like, okay.
Just in case.
I'd be like, okay.
do you want these or not?
Are you on one knee?
I'm just.
No.
Okay. How
Okay, I burst. They go up in flames.
wait.
See, Roland.
I'm trying to like
you
first.
could put the rose in your book, and it could be a bookmark for a while, and then you know what? It'll be like it's a sentimental rose for you.
Time out.
Then, time out. We're
Time
not
out,
playing
watch.
a game. We ain't playing a game, so.
Right.
Here,
See,
wait.
no, he's got
how-
a fair point. He's got a fair point. All right. He's got a fair point. Just look at the horizon. Look at all the stars out in the distance, right? And when the time is right, you just open up your book and you have this bookmark rose, right? And you just pull it out and you look at her and you say, "I put this flower in my bookmark the moment I knew I was in love with you." And look how old it is. I've been loving you forever. It's so romantic.
Why didn't you give her your rose? How long have you guys even known each other?
They're just
Not that
friends.
Not that long, right? So it could be you two. You're already taken. It could be Diego. Why don't
You're not taken?
I'm not. I'm not looking for anything right now.
You know,
Wait,
you're
so
not
is it
really able to
Ophelia then?
dance around the conversation.
No, it's
This
no
is
one.
really about you, not about us.
No, well, I'm asking. You also have a rose. Who are you gonna give your rose to?
I don't know, maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll give it to the light. Hey, don't kill me!
I'm gonna look at the rose and then look at the light.
It's a bad idea. It might aggravate it. I don't know.
It might hate Flora.
It might, yeah.
I mean, roses have thorns. It could think it's an attack.
That's very true. It might not appreciate unwanted romantic advances.
That's a good point as well.
I can, with so much assurance, say, out of all of the people here, I don't think it would be me, because
Oh, give yourself some
Listen.
more credit. Come on.
listen,
I'm listening.
she's always around you. You guys are always talking. You were the
We work on the same boat. You've been traveling with her for how long?
like 3 weeks, like 2 weeks.
It's
See,
been
it hasn't been that long
It's been
either.
about a month now.
Oh, it's been a month.
Yeah, because it was a 2.5 week ride.
Oh yeah, fair. I forgot about the ride.
Time flies when you're in
How long have you guys been working on the ship together?
We're talking about you, friend. Urog, Diego, do you have any more questions for our friend here?
I'm gonna.
I just want to know why you feel that it couldn't possibly be you.
Because
At this point, you have your back up against the.
yeah, I can feel it.
All three of them are just crowded in on you.
Yeah.
You need to know. You need to have some more faith in yourself, boy.
Whoa,
How old are you?
Just like,
I am 21.
All right, I'm
And
still
I'm
older than
elvish.
you.
a little concerned.
Actually, I'm like 40. I'm 40.
You're 40?
Yeah. But
All right, you ain't past your prime yet.
let me
You're like a fine wine. You get better with age.
explain.
I don't know what accent this is.
Diego, give us some wisdom.
You're gonna miss every shot you don't take.
I'm
And
not
if you
trying
look,
to take shots.
if you look overboard,
Or does it
do you see how many fish aren't in the sea right now?
Exactly. There is just one giant light, and that light.
Scarcity, my friend.
Supply and demand.
There is just a single light, and for you, that light is a babe.
See, okay, but Bane has called me an idiot
Right,
on
be a
multiple
man.
occasions.
She's being hard. She's playing hard to get you.
Diego had such a good point.
Have you
He
ever
says-
heard of being a yandere?
I have not actually.
Diego.
Would you like to explain it for me?
They show their affection by not being affectionate.
Baka.
It's just, to put it simply, it's just playing hard to get.
But I'm not trying.
No, you might.
That's
be true.
the best part about it. You don't even have to try.
If I give
You
Bane
are
the flower, will this be over?
Yes.
I'm gonna start walking towards the Bane with the flower.
Oh my god!
I'm just like, oh.
He's coming over. Prepare to be charmed.
Alright.
Natural.
Like the three of us are just like watching, like
Yeah, like turn around and lean up
I was
against.
just saying, I'm like
Yeah,
just looking into
yeah,
the
that's
water.
fine,
And
At this point, you look over and you see there's like a hole in the doorway where Test is, and you see.
At this moment, I think one would have probably shown back up again, and super confused on what's going on.
Warren, over here, quick. Shh. William, don't worry about it. We're watching something interesting.
Who?
This is your first lesson in love.
You watch Randall coming over with a rose,
Rolling.
kind of you have your hand behind your back.
Yeah, what's your approach?
What's the approach here?
Wait, where did you put it? Where did you guys put it?
It was in your
I
ear.
can't
Yeah.
remember.
It was in my
hands are
ear?
so
Yeah, I'm gonna
I-
take it out of my ear.
Yeah, I put it in the ear when I got the advantage thing, and then so I don't know where you took it from, or like if you took it out.
Literally, yeah, I'm in a full cloak and you probably don't see me holding in the cloak and I'm gonna walk up and be like, this is for you. If
I'm
you
gonna,
don't want
like-
it, if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. It's fine. And then I'm just gonna hold it there for 2 seconds, see what happens.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Okay. And then the second she takes it, I'm just gonna start walking away like nothing happened.
It's like,
yeah.
good heavens, gentlemen. Have you seen what I've just seen?
And
My Neptune's blunders.
I'm walking back to Bane and Ophelia, and I'm just gonna ask, what's going on?
it was a
I think
success.
he's trying to charm us. I'm
I
not
don't
quite sure.
know, because all the other guys are offering him flowers. So we thought maybe it was some sort of charm effect.
This
That
flower,
or
and
all
I'm
the
just
guys, or for some reason in love with Roland, we're not really sure.
With my.
Though, does that mean
Thing.
he's cheating on the sword?
Does that mean if I hold it, it wilts?
Not right away.
Not right away. Okay. I'll just hold it.
But no, we don't really know what's happening either.
I
I'll
had
put
a
it in my
flower.
hair. You know what? It's fine.
I have this flower.
See, I'm assuming
And
he's
it's
made
got
it
like
back
other
to
little
us.
buds
Yeah.
and flowers.
See,
I would
Roland,
actually.
look at that. She's even put it in her hair. That is
Nice.
a
of him.
surefire
Think he
way
wants
of
to be
knowing.
friends.
I really.
Probably.
I think you were
he'd rather
completely
you guys
wrong.
be friends than enemies.
If I
Yes.
was wrong, why would she take it?
That's
To be
probably
nice.
a good idea. I could probably break
If
it
she
in
was
half.
being nice, why
she's
would she
a
put it in her hair?
Exactly. Plus, you already said it yourself. She's been calling you an idiot, and so if she didn't like you, she'd have just protected it.
Case closed, gentlemen.
Good night.
I'm just gonna stay like literally on the balcony and just look. Just.
You're just on the balcony. I'm gonna jump. It's done.
The light can't be that bad.
Yeah, I'm contemplating the light. It could maybe be quick. It would be not that bad.
Ophelia, I figured it out.
Alright.
Okay, listen, hear me out. He's not drunk, right?
No.
Okay, but he drinks every night.
Yes.
So here's my theory. He's a wizard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my theory. He's a wizard.
But he's a wizard. But he doesn't know, like, when it gets nighttime, it's kind of like a werewolf, but he just has, like, this charmed effect on everyone. And that's why he gets drunk every night, to, like, combat the charmed effect. And that's why everyone's giving him flowers. But it only works on guys.
It only worked.
What a curse.
Am I wrong?
I can't really answer that. I don't know.
I'm still
Warren.
confused.
Warren, come here.
Warren's across the ship with the boys.
Warren!
No, I walked back over
You
to
walked
them.
back
Yeah,
over.
he
Okay.
was talking with us.
Warren,
William is our secret liaison.
listen.
Huh?
If you get close to the wizard, do you want to give him a flower?
No.
You still have that thing of flowers?
Yeah, I'm still messing with it.
He has a
How did
bouquet
you
of
get so
flowers.
many?
I started using Druidcraft again and
What?
just started making another flower.
Also, question:
Like that.
since he is like immune to charmed effects, would he be able to like? Can he tell when he's trying to be when something's trying to charm him? I don't know how this works for him.
Depends on the type of charm effect. If
Maybe it
it's a
just doesn't
spell,
work
then
on elves.
Sometimes they don't.
I mean,
Warren or
technically,
Roland
Roland is an
is an
elf. So,
There's no
Someone's casting
technical.
it.
oh, she,
I don't know. Could it be some kind of really weird maybe an ex cursed him. That makes sense.
I go to bed, and then I start walking
Maybe.
off.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I just.
Would you still be around?
This
me?
is very weird. I'm gonna go back to watching the light.
I feel it. Listen.
After we kind of like bolstered you up after she put it in her hair,
Yeah.
I feel like when they said like case closed and all, I was like,
I'm just.
Before you leave, can we make a bet then?
what are the terms?
Actually, why don't would you? Why don't I make a bet with all of you?
I'm all ready.
If I'm right, and it is not me, what will you give me?
Well, you're the one proposing the bet, so.
I know, but what
Yeah,
would you?
yeah.
Okay, what would
Name-
you want from me?
Name
If
your
I'm wrong.
terms.
Huh?
Name your
Yeah,
terms.
what do you want?
Ante up.
What would you want first? I want to know how serious you are about it.
No. If you're going to wait, if you're gonna propose a wager, you gotta come ready at the table.
You have to give me.
There you go. See.
You have to give me 5 gold each. But if I'm wrong, I will give you 10 gold each.
Ooh. Oh my.
And the terms of this are specifically that
If Bane likes me, if she likes anybody else, you are wrong.
but what if she likes someone else and you?
No. Wait.
That could happen though.
If that happens, then we tie.
I mean, I knew a elven lady who had 5 husbands. Like I said, the
Just
guy from
cast show
earlier
up out of nowhere.
had 4.
It's the sword.
Kess was looking through.
Oh,
the
it's the
door.
sword. Okay, I thought
Oh,
it was
the
cast just like. I was like, I've heard of stories. I'm just
It's not that unusual. I mean,
I forgot about Sir Gregory.
Okay, if she likes me and someone else on this ship, it'll be a tie. But if she likes anybody else and just that person, I win. And you give me 5 gold pieces, and you know what? A bottle of rum each.
Oh, and you
There
owe
you
me
go.
a
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
and you owe me a sword polish.
Yes, I will deal. You know.
So-
yeah, sure.
So
I'm
we
that confident.
writing it in stone. If she likes you
And
you-
someone else, it's
we
tie.
a tie.
Yes.
If she likes only you,
Mhm.
you pay each of us 10 gold.
Yes, the 30.
And-
Yes, that's 30 gold. Yes.
And if she likes you,
No.
Bane, you've become an object of
if
a
she
bet.
likes you
Hmm.
and only you,
I was here for this conversation.
then
Every single one
we
of
owe
you
you 5
would
gold.
be dinner for the
No.
night.
If she likes anybody else and just
Something
that
going on in your
person,
show.
then you all owe me 5 gold. The bet
Oh,
is
if she likes
and a
someone
bottle of
else,
rum.
then we.
and a bottle of
Don't
rum.
forget
Yes,
the
of
rum.
course,
And
of
a
course.
bottle of rum.
Okay.
Each, so that's 3 bottles of rum.
this can only
That's
end
fair,
well. I love it.
Yeah, like if we're right and he's
We get
wrong,
money.
then we get money. But if he's right and we're wrong, then we get a drunk.
Yeah,
friend.
we
Yeah.
get to watch him ship it.
Yeah, there you go. Do we have a deal?
Oh, all right.
I'll
Deal?
call it a
I'll go
deal.
with
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, shake. There you
Yeah,
go.
shake
Good
on
stuff.
it, yeah.
Yes. All right. Now, the problem is figuring out who she does like.
I was just, and so she's over here just like, what if this? And I'm just like, we haven't even stopped to consider the possibility that maybe he just likes you.
Like, we
That
barely had 2 conversations.
But I mean, I've seen people like develop as
called love at first.
not love, but like crushes after not very long.
Crushes.
Well,
Yeah.
On me.
I have sown some chaos. I'm
I can see why someone. It's not impossible for
We
someone to have a
planned.
crush on you. You're very sweet and cute.
It's too bad my sword doesn't get stronger for me
I
doing
can
that.
break him in half.
So
I
some guys
just
like
become an
that.
agent of chaos.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I
I
really
mean, I'm
don't
just
think
saying
that's
that's
the
a
case.
possibility that we should probably consider.
At this moment, I want to go, Warren, come here.
Oh, I already left.
Lauren's just
I
like,
went to
"I'm
bed."
going to bed."
You went to bed?
Yeah!
He was so confused and he went to bed.
Yeah, so when you find Warren, he's just gonna be glowing and meditating, so.
At this point, in your head, Urag, you hear, I have a plan.
Oh no.
I'll just think that. Carry on.
Alright, I need the other 2 you made the bet with, not the one the bet's about.
Okay.
I need to talk to you 3. We have a plan.
All right.
Well, that's
Alright,
happening.
are
I
you
wanna
two
go
still
talk
near
to
me?
Kels.
I'm still up on the deck.
Yeah.
Before you
I'm
say
gonna real quick like come up to you so and like kind of just so if they make contact with the sword, like complete contact, they can communicate with him?
Yes.
Alright. So I'll just be like,
Everyone gather around and touch my sword.
exactly. Touch
Just
my
the
hilt. Alright. So I'll be like, Diego, touch the sword, we have a plan.
The sword?
Yes.
And I'll just. It's a sword.
It's a sword, yes, it's a sword. And then,
Aha!
Alistair. You already heard the sword talk.
Touch my sword.
Touch the sword.
I have.
Well,
Oh, I have.
Yeah, because he was talking with the group.
Oh, that's a wicked evil sword, right? Why would I want that rummaging its grummy paws in somebody?
Ooh.
Oh, so it doesn't have paws, but did you know how
I'm not dead yet.
said exactly. See, you know how Obane
got
said. I got better. You know how Obane said like it stabbed me and drew blood
Yeah.
when it
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
yes you were probably quite drunk.
Did I congratulate you for being married?
I think so.
Okay.
Anyway, the reason it did that, or after it did that, it took on aspects of me. So it's not evil. It's more that it was evil because of the torture.
Oh, so he was an evil man.
Yes.
I thought so too.
Alright, we'll touch the sword.
Good lord, I'm gonna do an insight check on this fool.
Okay.
Shabrowski! Nice, that's gonna be. That's 23.
Okay. I'm not trying to deceive you. Hey, I'm not
You
lying.
seem
That's
you seem
exactly how I was
Yeah.
describing me.
Oh, you seem like a very trustworthy, straightforward individual.
See?
Sure, I'll touch your.
Yeah, exactly. If
I'll touch your hilt.
I will grab your handle.
Oh my god. No! I'll touch it.
So then your guys' heads, you hear. All right, the plan.
So
What the heck is this?
We are going.
Didn't I literally just describe it to you?
Let's-
You described the sword to me.
Yeah, I said he would talk to you.
Did you?
Yes.
No.
You didn't.
I said touch the sword.
said touch
we
the
have
sword.
a plan.
That's all.
You
That's
said
all
that's all you
plan,
said.
and I was
You already
sitting
knew the
next to
sword would talk to you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because he already talked to you.
I
Out
wasn't there.
loud.
Yeah, so if
Out
I'm
loud
telling
when
you to
he
like
was-
specific, if I
you. Anyway.
whatever,
Yeah,
doesn't
here
matter.
we go.
Yeah.
So we have to win the bet. It's important.
It'll be funny.
We have to get them to go on dates.
I know. I want that gold.
So what I propose is we set them up to think they're going to do something else, and then we leave them alone with each other.
Will
The old 1-2 swap-a-roo.
Yes.
will we be? Do we have?
Fuck it in the bucket.
Can
Love it.
Whether or not she
How-
likes him now doesn't matter.
exactly?
It's whether it's later.
That's right. There was no time cap on this bet.
And then, since you said get the bet down in writing, I'm assuming you wrote it down.
No, because I screwed up.
All right. Well, then write down the terms.
I was trying to get him to say that if she liked somebody else, that we owed him 5 gold,
Yeah.
rather than we owed him 5 gold each. But I screwed up and started talking about the other way around.
Well, regardless.
So no, I didn't write anything.
We'll just
Plausible
quickly just
deniability.
write it down. Just be like, all right, terms of the bet.
Yeah.
And then
Terms and
emphasize
conditions.
no time
That's
no
right,
time
yeah.
limit.
So that's just my idea. It's up to you to do it.
Alright.
Good luck.
Alright, so we need a moonlit night.
Just like this one.
It is a moonlit night. It's probably a 3/4 of the room waxing gibbous.
I
Or-
think either a beautiful crescent or a full moon.
You know what? You're right. We need to wait for the right time.
Plus find some willows, some weeping willows, have them on a canoe for some reason.
Some music.
As her fellow shipmate, do you know what she would like?
Oh, I can find out though.
Oh, so Gregory. You and her, you and her were gonna talk, weren't you?
You're right. We'll make great matchmakers.
We're all just like corporation.
And the two of us that don't really have to sleep are the ones going to bed.
Oh god. Well,
They're done with the situation.
this. Alright.
Warren was just confused and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
I would like to talk to Kess.
Okay,
Knock on his door.
Yes,
I have a question for you, Kess.
I might have an answer. Come in.
It's funny, that's how I answer all of the boys at gymnastics when they say I have a question. I might have an answer.
Oh yeah, of course. You gotta be smarmy.
Yes, you see him. He's just kind of lounging in a chair.
He's just all over the bed, strewn naked.
You're not Amelia.
What?
Is there like a secluded place on this ship that I could sleep?
A secluded
Yeah, just secluded.
crow's nest.
I'm gonna go sleep in the crow's nest.
There might be someone up there keeping watch, but it's pretty large enough. You could fit like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And then right before I walk out and close the door, I'm gonna be like, also, just for fun, would you like to do something else? And this one, you don't even have to. Would you like to find out who on the ship Yvain likes and have that just be your duty?
My duty?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I already know who she likes.
Who is she like?
That is not my secret.
Well, nah, fair enough, fine. And then it's gonna be...
Make a perception check.
It's not gonna be higher than 10. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Yep.
Is everyone else gone off the top
I was
of
gonna
the
say, I
deck?
feel like I'm still just like.
I'm gonna walk,
So-
start walking towards the crow's nest.
I have a question.
Oh,
If my sword touches someone, can it just like kind of peer into their thoughts just without them knowing?
Who knows?
Well, then I'll ask him that.
were we still near?
I was gonna say, I was
Kest's
still
quarters?
talking to Yvain.
Yeah, we're still having a conversation.
I figured we might have been like downstairs in like a secret room of just
Okay.
like,
Here's our plan.
So I'm
sword.
I'm
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't do that in public.
Touch my sword.
I'm gonna go up and
Oh my gosh, the threesome actually happened. You guys, the dice don't lie.
How's it going? That was
He leaves.
and you were doing it. You were. That's not
No, I wasn't actually. Warren wasn't a part of it at all.
Oh, Jesus.
Other than being so confused what was going on.
I mean,
When does it happen?
technically, she was a part of it. Cause she was the focus point of it.
Oh, gosh, I don't want to
Okay,
think
let's be
about
real.
that.
There was a sword
Yeah.
Yeah.
and two.
If we're going like this is just this is a stretch.
Alright.
Either way, it's not the threesome we rolled about.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
So I'm just gonna like. Oh wait, no, he's already touched the sword. I don't even need to worry about it. Never mind.
He didn't talk to me though.
Yeah, yes.
He didn't talk to me when I
He
grabbed
just
it.
talked to you.
No,
But
when
like in
I-
his mind.
No, like
Yeah.
I literally picked it up. He didn't say anything, and I put it back down.
Well, yeah, it's he's a sentient.
Well, does
thing.
it count? Because I grabbed the part with the cloth we were talking about,
It was covered when you grabbed it.
so it doesn't count.
He's the only smart one of all of us.
Hey, what are you talking about? I'm the one who covered the hilt. So I am.
And then
smart.
told everybody to touch
I was
it.
gonna say, I guess I'd just be like.
I covered the hilt, but then I got everybody to touch the sword.
Anything else tonight?
So
Weird
if
kind of
he does like you, I guess here's a good question. Would you be interested?
I know what I'm
No,
gonna
okay,
do.
listen. I don't want to talk about that.
You like someone? How do you? You're being way too awkward to not.
Listen, how old do you think I am?
I don't know. How old do you think I am?
How
that question goes over.
yeah. Sorry. You know what? Let's just continue this conversation later. I'll get back to you with an answer once I figure it out. How about?
Alright, just very. I've never really had any friends that this is very new to me, alright? So I'm sorry if I curse.
No, it's okay. This is kind of new for me too. I've never had a friend with wings, so
Yeah, that's new. So
that's new.
Ooh.
yeah, that's new.
Did it just happen when the light thing was down there, or was it like has
I
it
don't
been
know.
kind
I've
of new?
felt a little different recently, and so I just kind of tried it.
What You don't have any swords that I need to look at, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, it's just.
Okay, but is it different? How? This is very interesting.
I don't know. It's just like a power that I felt that I hadn't felt before, and I decided to try to tap into.
When I walk out on deck, who would I see him?
So I guess that was a go, and then suddenly there were wings.
Huh.
I guess.
Well, that's interesting. I've totally copied your accent.
Anyway,
Shamelessly.
I mean, just another reason for people home to think I'm weird. So anyway, I guess I won't press, but I wouldn't mind hearing about who you do like. I mean, I will try to help with the advice, but whether or not I'll be any good at, I can't make any guarantees.
About the wizard.
Yes.
He's cute, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I just I don't know.
Go the other way.
I'm not usually
10 whole
usually
shanks.
looking for that sort of thing, you know?
Okay.
It's more of like I don't usually stick with people because they usually end up dead.
I can't understand that.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like I think the drinking's a little weird, but all in all, he's pretty sweet. If he asked me, I'd probably say yes. I don't know.
Interesting.
What about you? What do you think about the wizard?
I only known him about a month. I just think he's a good friend. So.
Mm.
I mean, I'll worry about his drinking a little bit, and the fact that he jumped into the sea. After he was thrown into the sea, oh my gosh, he's just,
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about everyone.
a little, yeah. They can be a little interesting. Huh. Still trying to learn about them, and they seem to make interesting decisions.
I rolled to see if I would lose this bet. I got 97.
Also, you're welcome for this.
The chaos.
I mean,
Just this insanity, this chaos.
I've
that
never really thought about anyone romantically. I've never
This was a good one.
had never had a chance. I never really got out of the house until I left, so
The house.
yeah, I've never really been very far from my home until I left.
Oh, where is your home?
It's nearby-ish. I'm from Rima, but one of the islands. But,
Oh, you're an islander? That's funny because you don't look like it.
I mean,
Okay, that sounded.
Yeah.
What do you think an islander looks like?
Well, usually most of the islanders I meet have, darker skin and not.
Well, I mean,
Opal.
I tend to look different from most people in general.
That's
So
fair.
which card are you pulling? The race card, right?
Listen,
I mean,
I'm just not really well versed in literally anyone.
trust me, I'm not either. But so I've never actually. I don't know what it feels like to like somebody. So
Well, why don't you try? Just pick someone.
I don't know if
Just
I feel like
Just
that's
do it.
not-
Just do it, right?
I feel like that's not how it works.
Don't fuck it,
It's
right?
like going to the pound to get a dog.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I don't know if that's how relationships work.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, then again, I don't know if I have the best basis for knowing relationships patterns are. So, it long story, but I decided I'm not informed, so maybe you shouldn't ask me for advice. Doesn't mean I don't want to hear about it, but I probably should not be giving you advice.
Oh, you know who would know what to do? Alistar.
Oh, why would Alistair know what to do?
Because he's dated so many people.
So he's
Pieces
Okay,
are
alright.
falling into place.
No, that's what I say. Like, please not.
Maybe one of these times sometimes we should ask him for advice.
I mean, I'm not looking for anything, but I mean, if you want to ask him, I'll be there with you so I can maybe learn something. I don't.
Yeah, I like this idea.
Ophelia and Abane, the quest for love.
I mean, dating someone might not be too bad of an idea, you know? It's like,
Until something happens. I don't know. I guess everything goes wrong in my life,
I
so
said
that's
that-
maybe why I never try.
Oh my gosh.
Because
Wait, I want to look at the.
what if something happened? I don't think I would want to deal with that. So
I mean, if something were to happen and they were to die, I'd just like be so sad.
Just get
That's
another
what it
one.
would be. Yeah.
can I check that?
Yeah, you probably should. You could just rethink your entire
Dirty
life.
20.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so lying.
So
Oh.
I'm sorry. Have you had an experience like this before? And I
Dating? No.
No, there's someone dying, and I don't think that you were sad. What happened? I don't know. I'm not good at. Okay, so I'm sorry to be very forward, but did something happen? Did something happen because of you,
It's
or?
funny,
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I kind of have this weird ability to talk to ghosts. They're
Oh
everywhere.
my god.
Literally everywhere.
I see
Oh
dead
my
people.
god.
They are everywhere and they're always bugging me, and you can't get rid of them. They just are there and they exist and they want you to do what they want, and it's just, I feel like if I were to lose someone, they would probably just follow me around. I don't know, I've never really lost anyone close to me, so it's like, death isn't really a problem, I guess. I mean,
It's kind of a problem for them. It's a problem for them a little bit, but I can see how that might get annoying. But
I mean, it's not anything special. It's just kind of like, oh, there's a weird will-o'-wisp wisp thing flying away. You know, it's not really anything important. It's just something that I've been able to do.
I mean, I just grew radiant wings, so I mean, I am not one to judge right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, well, there's so much happening for so many people, right? Life is crazy.
I guess I don't know how. That is interesting. I could admit I have never ever seen dead people. Okay, I've seen dead people, but I've never seen ghosts.
Ghosts. Yeah, they're dicks.
But
They
they
really
don't
are.
know that
The
they're
ones that
dead.
usually stay, they're the ones that really want something, you know? Like if they're still here, either someone really pissed them off or they just don't really have a reason to do anything. So once they figure out you can see them,
They just want stuff from you.
yeah, and I mean that's great if you're a kid all alone by yourself, but then slowly you come to terms with the fact that not every ghost
Oh my stars.
wants something that's necessarily good, you know? And then they're all like, oh, do this for me, or get revenge on this person, or kill this guy, and you're like, hold on. I'm 12, you know? So it gets
Back it up a step.
It gets to a point where it's like you just kind of have to ignore them and pretend like you can't see them, so they don't bug you.
Alright, I can see how that makes sense.
Yeah, and then they just don't bother you. It's kind of like alive people. You just
I
kind
mean,
of
alive people can be bothersome.
well, if you just ignore them, they can't bother you.
Is that why you picked the path you do? I noticed you use a lot of holy magics.
Picked. Yeah, that's exactly why I picked that. Don't insight check. I have not written that part of my backstory. I know. I was like, oh, and we were just like,
Oh my god!
I mean,
That
was the most real thing
guess-
ever.
So I'm curious. So have you had a crush on Rolling since you guys met, or is this new as of like giving you a flower?
I mean, I don't know really what a crush is. Like, I think he's interesting,
Or
and he seems like he can hold his own, which is good.
is there anyone else you think is interesting?
Just swinging that sword. Yep.
Everyone is
For those four
interesting.
I
misses.
mean, in that way,
I mean-
someone you would contemplate going out, like going on a romantic date with.
Maybe? I don't know. Listen, I don't think that. I don't know.
How do you not know? I guess I don't know how you would or would not know. But I feel like it's something you would know. You would know that you feel some way about someone, right? I have no experience. I'm sorry. I have no
Oh
idea.
no. Do you think Warren would though?
No, I don't. I really don't.
That is the correct answer.
He's
Joke's
a
on
little-
you. Warren has dated over 100 women in his mere
16
young
years.
life.
He's a little young. I don't know if Warren's had a lot of experience in love, but I could be wrong. I've only known Warren for a couple months, few months. Sounds like I don't know. I have no idea. I have no experience in this field.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. I've never been on a date, you know? I've never been
Agreed.
close with a guy or anyone, really. It's
The closest I've ever been is typically when I'm saving someone.
or murder.
Or like for example, when I had to haul the wizard's sorry, but out of the water earlier. That's I think the closest I've ever been to someone. I have a pretty big personal bubble. I mean, Kest likes to test that bubble.
Kest is Kest. He's
I know.
a guy, and he's
Yeah, I know.
I owe him a lot, but he's very he's Kest, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know I would know. Katerina.
She works at a bar. She's probably seen tons of people with
She's
crushes.
probably seen so many guys.
so much romance. And
Oh my gosh. Should we go wake her up?
maybe she's not even asleep and just is Katerina on board.
We're gonna go look for Katerina.
I just want to see this continue forever.
Make an investigation check.
Oh no.
Both of us?
Go for it.
I want to see this
Oh
go
yes.
on for eternity
Dirty 20.
What is my
because this is
investigation?
hilarious. And I
The
love this
two-
right now.
The cleric and the
16.
paladin who have zero idea what love is.
Yes!
So you two find her kind of down in the kitchen eating area.
Katerina,
Yes.
hey, can we ask you a couple questions?
No,
What?
Zach,
Hey,
that's
so
the
how
joy.
many people have you dated?
Let's take this upstairs.
Okay.
You see her walk. She was talking to a guy.
Oh.
And you see her walk, and you see her tail just kind of go up his arm and then by his face.
Oh.
She does that
Seems
inside.
good.
What more than we do?
You two
You
are
watch
like
the
two
guy's
teenage
face just
girls.
burn red.
Like literally, Ophelia is just experiencing like the world. So
I don't have a
pretty
tail.
much when it comes to relationships. I mean, I don't. I have wings. Is that this? Can you do the same thing?
Yeah, try that with wings next time. I don't know. Wait, she's getting away. Come on.
We go follow her.
She's following you guys.
Okay, we go upstairs.
Oh god. Wow.
You guys go up on deck.
Yeah, just so. You want to open up the question? I don't really know how to phrase it.
You see, she kind of leans against it. I think, oh, it's a beautiful night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just don't look down. And it's so pretty.
So
She looks down. She goes, oh, there's a bright light down there.
yes, there is. So Katerina, what do you know about? I don't know. What does it feel like? What does it feel like when you have a crush on somebody or affections for someone?
Are you talking about a crush or something like that your parents didn't explain to you?
We have no idea what we're talking about.
we don't know anything when it comes to, I guess, relationships,
Romance.
any of it.
Oh, okay. So,
The birds and the bees.
Oh, I know that much.
I'm a rock. I
What
photosynthesis.
a loves a daddy kitty.
I've had that. I've had that talk.
You've had that. Have you had that talk,
Intercourse.
Yeah, I've had that talk.
Okay. You see it.
We
It's
know-
like relaxed.
Okay, so we know that that's a thing, but we don't know what it feels like to like someone because we've never really experienced that.
Okay. So,
Okay, Katrina, listen. Roland gave me a flower, and we're trying to figure out what's happening because I've never been on a date with anyone or had a crush on anyone or anything. But she's like, "Do you have a crush on him?" And I'm like, "I don't know. What is a crush? I could probably crush him if I tried, but I don't know
Fantastic.
what I
Alright.
should be doing."
when you look at him, does your heart skip a beat? Do you get flustered and not know what to say?
Well, yeah, he gave me a flower, and I just stood there like an idiot.
Would you normally stand there like an idiot? Or does it feel like different than normal interactions?
Oh my gosh, I didn't throw him overboard.
That's the baseline.
Would you normally throw someone overboard if they gave you something?
Do you know how many times I've thrown Alistair overboard?
No, I don't. Is that why you threw him overboard? Did you start that?
We'll continue this later. I didn't throw him overboard.
Well, if you normally throw men overboard, then
Well, I've only thrown one guy overboard.
one guy. Oh!
So technically, wouldn't be that throwing the person overboard be the anomaly?
Well, I've never. Oh no.
Are you trying to get their attention?
No. Listen.
Did your face go red?
No, I don't turn red. I'm a rock. Listen. Why did I think this was a good idea?
I don't know. I was curious, and you were curious, and
This was supposed to be about you, not me.
oh no, I thought this was about you. Trying to figure out if you
We're
like
supposed to be
someone.
learning together.
Okay, well, I'm learning that apparently you act in a way that's different than normal.
We found a
Okay,
gross
we
jester.
have to.
And apparently you act in a way that's different than normal with both Alistair and Roland.
Okay, I know I don't like the cat. So, what do you do? You get him to give me a flower, and I'll see what I react. If I throw him overboard, that means I don't like who I throw overboard. And if I take it, that means
I don't know if he'd
So,
appreciate it if you threw him overboard.
With the light.
The cats? Diego?
yeah, that one.
Can I insight check? Can I insight check, Katarina?
Okay, inside check.
That was not a great insight check. No, 16.
She's flustered.
Oh, I have
There's a
an
mention
idea.
of him.
So,
Ooh.
what if we have her give us like flirting lessons on the egg? Interesting.
So,
Crap, now I have to do something.
We may not be good at romance, but dang are we good at battle strategy.
so,
Oh god.
Katarina, so, could you maybe show us a little bit of what, I don't know.
How my
How do you,
dumb plan turn this high
Can you give us flirting lessons?
into a team
I love
Cross
the
gloves.
could you, I don't know,
Like,
show us on Diego or someone.
I can do that.
Yeah, Diego's the one that we both know we definitely don't have a crush on, so that way we like won't get jealous or anything, you know.
Well,
Man, should you take it as a compliment or as an insult?
I want to seriously
I got the
flirt
cat.
with
We're
him.
good.
If we're doing something
got what we
else,
wanted.
why don't you get like Alistair or
Wait, you want to seriously?
get Warren?
Oh no, honey, no.
Wait, what about
For the
Warren?
sake of us all.
What about Warren?
He's going
Oh
to be,
no.
He is going to be the man, so I can show you how to
No,
flirt.
I don't recommend that.
Why
I
not?
don't. First of all, I don't know if I don't know. He's like a little brother. I think I would feel very uncomfortable watching that.
It's a lesson.
Let's just go talk to Diego. How about?
Tomorrow he's probably asleep.
I can go check for you. Diego! I was gonna say, and I will run downstairs.
Expedition retreat.
Also,
I'll put my arm around Katrina so she can't run.
And just, are we all in basically one big cabin area? Like where all the
There's two
hammocks are?
rooms.
I'm guessing there's like
two
a guys
cabins.
and girls or something.
No.
Alright, I'll just check the first one.
I want to say like. I want to be like sleeping with the sword, kind of just to mess with them.
You
I
see
was
it
gonna say,
sleeping with the
it's just
sword.
like-
It's like kind of just. Especially because she thinks it's
Check
trying
that
to
one off the
cap,
list.
like
Just like,
completely take over.
Diego? And if he's not in that room, then I'll close the door and go open the other one.
Diego, where are you?
So like, how loudly are you like opening? You're like Diego.
I'm just like opening doors and just, Diego?
Probably won't wake up.
Oh, are you asleep? Would I see him though? Like,
There's probably about 10 different hammocks in there.
fine.
Sorry, not 10, or sorry,
How
that's 10.
how late
5
is
total
it?
in there.
How late is it?
At this point of the night, after everything that's gone down, we're talking it's probably around 11:30 at night.
Oh, it's perfect timing.
Yeah, I'm going to find whichever hammock he's in. And I'll just like
Plus,
once
they
I
definitely know what room I would be in because I'd just be glowing.
and so when I find Diego, I'm just gonna kind of shake him a little bit. Just Diego,
What do you want?
I need your help upstairs.
For why?
It involves Katerina.
What?
For why?
She wants to talk to you.
For why?
Why do I have to convince you so hard to come upstairs?
Cause there's so many stairs.
I'll piggyback you if that's what it takes.
I'll walk.
There we go, and I'll just kind of flip him.
You flip him and you realize he's not really wearing anything.
No!
Oh.
Okay, maybe put on some clothes first.
I have fur on.
I don't care. Put on some pants.
I'll put pants on.
He puts his pants on, still barefoot,
I don't care.
bare chest and everything.
Anyway, and I'm just gonna
For
like
chest,
push him and like we're
actually.
going upstairs and I'll drag him up on deck and is Katerina still there?
Yeah, Evane is like holding her. Katarina did try to get away a couple times from Evane.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't look like she wanted to talk to me.
I just really need advice. You need to teach me how to floor so I know.
Already, I don't look good right now. I've been working in the kitchen all day.
You look great.
No, I don't.
I'll fix her hair somehow.
I'll do stuff.
Roll a d20 really quick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can I roll a perception
Amelia's
check
not
to see if I
even-
can hear?
11.
11.
When she went to wake him up.
You make a little bump on one side, and the other is lying flat.
And you look great.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Oh.
Can I make a perception check?
Well, yeah, make a perception check.
That is
I feel quite content with what I
a
have caused.
12.
12.
Dang it.
Anyway, I'm just gonna like just bring him over and just be like, so
Hold on, you can hit all this.
Yeah.
was there something you were wanting to talk about, Katerina?
I guess, yes.
Do I notice she seems way more awkward than she did when she was flirting with the other guy in the kitchen?
Yes.
Alright.
A lot more awkward.
I'm like, gonna kind of lean over to a bee and I'm like, I think I learned something. I don't think you can flirt with someone you actually like. Oh, frick, then why are we doing this? I don't know.
She kind of like turns and looks up. It's a lovely night, right?
Yes. Whether you look up or down or in the middle.
From the
He
top.
likes her too then.
Alistair is just like
Spicy
doing whatever
meatball.
he's doing, and he just like
Smooth as
has
silk.
this so
Yeah.
On a
weird,
graph.
awkward thought of like up or down or in the middle. He's like, what?
From above you guys, you just hear, what?
I'm just gonna look up and just be like,
Or like the stars,
So,
Or-
question.
the light in the ocean, or
Ah.
the moon set.
The moon set.
Yeah.
And then slightly
Like a
kind of
sunset, but the moon set.
Right.
kind of just try like literally sounding like I'm
midnight, so
rolling
it'd be
over
a-
being like that makes no sense. Just still above me.
It's just
Yeah.
gonna be like, So roll in.
What?
Don't worry, I have a spell for this. Hold on.
How much have you been listening to?
Not much. I'm just trying to sleep.
Alright, well, go to sleep.
Okay, I'll go to sleep.
I don't have a spell. We might just have to hit him really hard.
Maybe if we get him drunk enough tomorrow. I don't normally condone his drinking, but let's get him real drunk and maybe he'll forget.
Yeah, I know,
I
at
don't even know if
least,
he heard
yeah.
us, but if he did, I kind of don't want to know him. I have no experience whatsoever in any sort of way, anything romantic at all. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. I feel.
That was like
It's a real good
Katarina looks over at you and she goes, "They're having a problem, actually."
yeah. So like the whole thing.
They always have
an hour.
problems, yes.
So, do you like the stars? You can
Yeah.
ponder them.
Middle and below is what I'm gonna say.
Katarina kind of turns to you two and goes, "You want to shut them up?"
Hold on.
She turns back to you. Goes, do you want to take a walk with me back to the stern?
I'd love to. And then I guess I will walk towards the stern.
Yeah, you will.
So you guys begin walking back, and she just kind of hands kind of here, very awkwardly.
I'm
We're just
totally
kind of like
mimicking her
awkwardly
pose.
watching.
I'm gonna try to mimic her.
You,
Those
kind
two
of
are just following,
walking
taking
in.
notes.
I'm just kind of watching.
You're just kind of walking, just like not even really talking. She's kind of looking up. I don't know where you're looking.
He's looking in the middle. To the moon set.
You feel her, tail kind of brush against yours.
How do you do that without a
That's
tail?
Other opinions?
So my one action has basically, by proxy, turned me into
I'm
a
going
matchmaker.
to like
Just touch the button.
you gently like
I don't think that's right.
touch the button. Just like
Warren.
begin with like my elbow and just
I
like
like you.
gently brush her elbow
Touch his button.
and see what she does.
She says that she just kind of
We're just
your arms like this. She kind of interlinks with your arm.
Okay. And
Make sure your tails are all wrapped together.
we're gonna make the heart shape behind
Oh.
us with the tail
Even better.
Wow.
while they're watching, just for them.
Did she do this?
Nice. Perfect.
I don't think I
So,
can learn anything. It's just too good.
What brings you all the way out here? I don't feel like your accent is from here.
My accent comes from what's the name of the big island we just left? That place.
We were
The big continent we were just on.
Continent?
Yeah.
K starts with a K.
Cast, cater, which one?
Kima.
Kima.
No, my accent
Kila-
comes from the
Kilama?
island,
Oh,
North America.
Kilama.
Kilama.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I
I was
say
like-
my own name.
Kilama.
I was like, I don't
It is
remember
from
either.
Kilama.
The big island.
Africa.
Like a llama.
Are you from the north? Where are you from?
Right.
A bit further to the north, but my family did a lot of trading and did lots of traveling all over.
Oh, that makes sense.
Kind of a blend of the accents, I presume.
What brought you to meet Baron Kest?
Well, we were just in a town, a little itty bitty town. Apparently, his brother lives there, and they ran into an issue with their plumbing, and all of their water stopped. So we helped them by clearing the dungeon. Yeah, let the water flow.
Very nice of you. Is is the town Arkfist by chance?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I'm from originally. It's where we met Kest and we got our start and started our the morning pool. with the help of him.
Have you ever been in those tunnels underneath the city?
My father has, but I have not.
We ran into some strange. There were like sarcophaguses and a giant door with a bunch of keyholes.
Sarcophagi.
At the mention of keyholes and that, she gets very quiet. And she goes, oh, no, I have not.
But whatever. It was just probably many years old.
By this point, you probably made like 2 or 3 laps around. Just walking and talking. She goes, well, maybe we might get some
No, I'm
rest
just
tonight.
trying to
I'd be up early to
find
make
where-
some food.
figuring out where we
And she kind of leans over, kisses you on the cheek,
We started in Casper.
begins walking
So
away, and as
probably
you feel her
around
tail just
say
kind of
here.
up against your face.
I was trying to be like, where are we going?
I feel like you have to have a tail to do half of the way.
Maybe we should get a scarf.
I don't know if that's the same.
Can you polymorph a tail?
Don't know.
They're turning
I-
themselves into furries.
I feel like there has to be. I feel like there has to
God.
be a way to apply this
I-
to normal
Wow.
flirting.
I'm gonna start walking
Wins.
back towards them.
Oh no, he's coming this way.
He knows what we do.
Act natural.
Act natural.
So it
Well
seems
done.
y'all were having some issues that you needed some help with.
You took care of it. Katarina just wanted to talk to you.
Mm. Mm. So
Maybe we should actually ask Pablo.
They're whispering back and
well,
forth in front of you.
if you have any questions, you've got like 3 minutes before I go to bed again.
Oh, okay. Listen. How do you know if you have a crush on someone?
It's different. Like if they have a tail and they flick it at your face. No.
I will never have that experience.
Like,
They
you
are
know,
now
it's-
at the hour.
Can feel it in the middle of yourself.
Not the top, not the bottom.
But the middle.
That's why he said the middle.
With the moonrise.
Alright.
That rise seemed different.
Does that help at all?
The big thing is just don't think about it and see where it goes.
You're
If you
already failing at
reciprocate
that.
it,
Oh no.
just reciprocate it, and if it happens, it happens. And then if you hate it, then you're just like, oh, give up on it and go somewhere else. But
So,
Give up on it.
so
You run away.
we failed from step 1, so
Okay.
that's good to know. Alright. Anyway, thank you. Sorry to wake you.
but you're probably wondering about Roland.
Oh no.
What do you
He
mean?
knows.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, he gave the flowers to Roland. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to step on your toes.
Wait.
I really don't mean to.
First card, go!
You just activated my trap
I'm
card.
so sorry. I forgot about that. I just
About
Right,
what?
you want to go around, we're giving flowers to Roland?
maybe you should show us how the
No,
photo
no.
boys.
He wanted the flowers to give to you. He wasn't content
Yeah, you
with
don't
just the
win this
one.
one, buddy.
He
I'm
wanted more,
You're
but
You're
he
asleep.
was too self-conscious. He was thinking about it too hard. Didn't want to come out too openly, so he didn't want to take more than just the one.
I'm starting to question every conclusion I've ever jumped to.
Pretty much, yeah.
I wish I would have kind of waited to see.
What'd you get for going to bed early?
Well, no, like, pulling the Cronus card, I should have waited. This has been maybe like a...
Wait, so he wanted to give all the flowers?
In thinking of like his affection, he wanted a lot of like a big bouquet of affection, but he was too shy,
I don't see
self-conscious.
Roland being a very boisterous about his affections.
That's
Bouquet
why
doesn't seem
that's why
right.
he didn't want to be open about it, and he was like, I'm gonna scale it down.
Is that why you burned it?
He was ignoring me, and I was just like, fine, whatever.
Oh,
Right.
so
Anyway.
it does sound like you're stepping on his toes.
I already have Katarina. Isn't
Well,
that
now
right?
you're
That's
welcome,
fair.
by the way.
Been working on that since the last town.
Yeah, you weren't doing very well in time.
Man,
I'm sorry, but it didn't go well.
he's doing better than us.
He's doing better than us.
Hey, it took Roland a month to talk to you. You gotta kind of step your
so-
way up there.
So you said that if you have a crush on someone, if there's affection, you just reciprocate it, right?
Yeah.
That's what you just said?
If you feel, I guess if you feel like reciprocating it, it would make more sense. If that like comes naturally, right?
I don't
Or
know. So should I give him a flower back?
You can maybe try that. Yeah, see how yours responds.
Where am I gonna get the flower? Roland!
No, maybe Warren.
What?
Oh, God.
Sorry, not you. Please don't come down.
Warren's probably asleep by now.
Probably right. I should probably do it later.
I was gonna say, Kiss seemed to just have a bunch of flowers.
I'm not asking him.
yeah, I will get you the flower. I'm gonna go. Is Kest's door locked?
It is.
I will attempt to pick the lock.
Make some hand check.
Nice.
We're going all out tonight.
We gotta get that 10 gold.
I like how we go from last week's episode was really intense
That is-
to this.
16,
We literally killed
Yeah.
him last week.
It pops open.
and I will just
Oh, it's
like
gonna like be like leaning behind us, like, what you doing?
I'm gonna peer in around the door and like look to. Cause you said he just reached behind the door and grabbed a flower. I'm gonna look kind of the direction he looked. Or there are flowers over there.
There are like 6 or 7 bouquets of flowers.
He's prepared.
I will grab 2 flowers
Okay.
and bring out the both of them and shut the door behind me, but
I'll
not
shut
lock
the door. I'll shut the door for him.
it. Yeah,
Just be like, you've got your hands full.
got your hands full.
He's just-
As you're shutting the door, you grab. Good luck.
No response. I'll just keep walking back, and I'll hand her the flowers. Be like, there are 2 flowers.
Why?
Maybe
Double
if
the
Ophelia
love.
wants, or
Duh.
that, yeah.
Oh, I
That's not
don't-
good.
Or
I don't even. I'm
Do you want the flower?
I don't even know why.
Um,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just. I'm
maybe
gonna watch
just
how this turns
maybe
out.
just ponder on who might want a flower from you.
I don't think anyone would want a flower from
At this
me.
point, Bane, you feel a nuzzle at your leg.
oh my gosh, my child! I totally forgot you existed.
And you see Alistair
Child.
and Diego, you see a little small black dragon about this big.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I leave you downstairs? Oh my goodness.
My child, I forgot my child.
I'll let him crawl on me.
Ah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, this is onyx.
I'm going to flick it a
Onyx,
copper
I choose you.
and see if it does anything if I flick a
Oh
copper
shoot, that's
at it.
right. I'm here now because I followed you back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's going on down here?
Nothing. This is onyx. Say hello. You probably already met him.
Wait, so did they
Yes.
call me or was that?
Apparently she had a child.
So
She
if
did.
you were, I was like, he's
Remember,
probably
that was the actual
asleep.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
So he snuck into Kest's quarters and got flowers.
Oh.
I don't want to go up
You do
there.
realize that Warren, you could have
Have to do it
woken
right
Warren
now?
up and nothing would have changed for his sleep
I
schedule?
don't suppose you have to do it right.
We should have talked more.
Or sorry, what? I heard them talking.
you're
I
I
don't
don't
suppose you have to do it right now.
You
You
have to
could
do it
probably-
right now.
I don't. He said he was
No,
going to
no.
sleep. Maybe just do it tomorrow.
It'd be a little bit awkward if you like wake him up. You're like, hey, I got you a flower. But like tomorrow, I'm sure there will be a prime opportunity.
God damn it, I'm asleep. Never mind.
Okay.
DM, do we know about how long it'll be till we land where we're going?
You haven't asked.
I haven't.
None of you have asked.
All right.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna
You've
stealth
been a
out
little
of here.
preoccupied, especially with
I'm trying to stealth out of here.
this.
I'm going to.
Cool. Okay.
Here,
I have a really
I-
bad. I have really bad history with, keeping things alive.
What do you mean?
Do you want to
you're
keep this to
preoccupied?
Warren until tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or maybe you want that?
Preoccupied with
here.
all-
I have some connections with the other half of our party.
Oh my god.
We can
Decapitation.
Or
find it.
drug dealing flowers.
We can find a time and just kind of
No.
get the two of you together. And
No.
the flowers will be there waiting for you.
Okay, yeah, good idea because I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah. So I'll make sure they're where you can see them, and you'll both like be there, and it'll be just you guys, so you can handle your own thing.
Is that normal?
Yes.
This will be a good way to see if you actually have feelings.
Wow. Wow.
A good way to see if you actually have a crush on him. Because if
Man, I thought this was
you
gonna be
don't
like a little
feel
secret for a
anything
little while.
when
No,
you
it
get
came
out of
out
power,
the
then
exact
probably
same
don't, right?
day.
You're welcome, by the way.
I feel nervous.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means
That's normal.
that. So when you're nervous, it's generally because there's a fear of failing. So you're hoping that this will succeed.
So maybe you do like him?
I'm never nervous. God, this is not good, Ophelia.
Or are we maybe, I don't know, have we gotten to the point where we're like just kind of insinuating you like him?
I don't. Is that something people do?
I don't know. Maybe we just need to go to bed.
Probably a good idea. I'll give him
Sleep
the
on
Because
flowers.
I feel like the longer we talk about this, the more confused I get.
Sleep on it. We'll make the opportunity. Take your opportunity when it happens. Good night. And I'll turn around and go to bed.
He's just thinking, money.
Alright, and with that, guys, we're actually going to end the session tonight.
Can I do one more thing for the time?
One more thing, yes.
I'm just gonna be like, hey Ophelia, want to see something really cool?
Sure.
I'm gonna take the flower that he gave me and I'm gonna put it on my sword and I'm gonna cast Stone Shape and it's going to turn into obsidian and it's going to be part of my sword now. Cool,
That's very cool.
yeah. Okay, that's all I was doing.
Alright, and so I guess if we're going to bed for the night, I'm gonna stay on deck as far from people as I can.
Ooh. Okay, perfect.
I'll just go find somewhere to lean up
Wait,
and get something.
yeah.
and
You
go
said
to
that
sleep.
you were gonna go to sleep on
I'm
on
in the crow's
I
nest.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
you know why
Nice.
I don't like to sleep near people.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
One last thing.
One last thing, yeah, go for it.
So I went back to the deck, just like watching everything. So Ophelia is on deck, and then
I'm
you're up
in
in the
the
crow's nest. Like, do we like have our own rooms? Like, is that?
No, so it's a traditional crew setting where it's like a bunch of hammocks hung in different spots.
Yeah.
So like, and like during the day the hammocks come down so things can be moved around and everything.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'm
And
just
so,
trying to stay
there's,
away from
There's
people.
2 rooms that have been assigned to you guys with 5 hammocks each.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I just
So
try
like,
to
so
stay
people are
away.
like sharing rooms.
Mhm.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
try to stay away from other people at night. Like only Warren knows but yeah.
Mhm. Gotcha. Yeah, like I'll just like be like on the deck, just like leaning over the railing, just like watching like the sea and everything, and like watching like the waves, and I'll hold up the flowers and just let it go.
Well, that's depressing.
Perfect. Alright guys, and with that heartbreaking note, we will end the stream tonight. Thanks for watching guys.
Oh my
Rolls with
god.
Benefits. It was a lovely episode. I feel like we were
On the boat for
having a
literally
lovely.
The RP of this session was off the charts.
Beautiful, guys,
Cameras
wonderful.
everywhere.
So guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week, next Thursday. My campaign still, or
Yeah, I'm still not.
so my campaign
for it,
still,
yeah.
and we will catch you guys all next week Thursday. Thank you for watching Rolls with Benefits. We love you guys. Stay safe, and we are out.
Bye.